All right, guys. So we are back today. I'm finally back home. Good to be back home. So bear with me. So let me know. This new headset. I forgot how to get it to play. So hold on. You might not be able to hear anything. No. There it is. All right. Can y'all hear me? How does it sound? We sounded good today. Let me know. We should be okay. Oh man. Oh. All right. I'm here. All right, guys. So let's see what happens with the market today. It's a new week. All right, guys. So traders. Let's see what happens with the market today. It's a big week, man. This is the biggest week we got for market activity and data this month. Traders. Let's see what happens with the market today. It's a big week, man. This is the biggest week we got for market. So it'll be fun, man, to see what happens here. Traders. Let's see what happens with the market today. It's a big week, man. This is the biggest week we got for market. So it'll be fun, man, to see what happens here. So Mike, let's see what happens with the market good today. Hey, what's up, AA Ron? This is the biggest week we got for market. So it'll be fun, man, to see what happens here. So Mike, you sounding good. Hey, what's up, AA Ron? So it'll be fun, man. Oh man, there's an echo. All right. Sorry if there's an echo. Yeah, we fixed it. My bad. Should be good now. Yeah, I'm using a different mic, and so it's a headset, so I don't have to. I have a other mic, but I'm using a headset today because I bought this mic on my trip, and so and I didn't think it was a bad mic. I thought the mic was fine. And so I might yeah, I might keep using this one. Let me know what I sound like. Let me know if the sound's good, bad. If you if you guys think the old mic is better, I'm sure the other mic might be better, but this one's gonna be clear. Yeah. All right, good. All right, well, let me get some music playing here. And yeah, so a lot of stuff happening this week, man. Market is very busy this week. Uh, um, can y'all hear the music? You should be able to. All right, so I had to update my username. UPST continues to go up. Wait, there's no music? Can y'all not hear the music? Oh man, hold on. Weird. The music's playing. It must be something in terms of like how I'm picking up my sound. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. Oh, oh man. Dude, my nose is stopped up. I'm pretty sure it's acid reflux is what I'm pretty sure this is. Um, all right, now what about, can y'all hear the music now? Oof, thank you. What about now? Can y'all hear the music now? You should be able to. All right, but yeah, market's gapping up today. It's really nice. No, I don't think I got sick on vacation. I think it was more so, bro. How about my Pepsi trade, dude? I bought Pepsi. No music? Dang. All right, hold on, man. All right, but the mic sounds good. The mic sounds clear. What about now? Can you hear the music now? Let me know if you can hear the music now. I'm trying out different settings. Still no music. Oh man. All right. Well, what about now? Can you hear the music now? Test 1, 2, 3. No. It came and went again. That's weird, man. Sorry, guys. All right, just yell at me when you can hear it. I'm gonna put it through a couple different tests. Just yell at me when you can hear it. Smooth tones of your voice is not the smooth sounds of John in the morning. Yeah, it's all good, man. So no music, huh? Just FYI, CPI May of 22 was a big jump of 9%, so I do expect it to come down Tuesday. However, not as much as they're expecting. For a second again, bro. What the heck? Well, it's off now.
Testing your speakers on StreamYard. Yeah. Sounds like they're working. Have a great show.
I'm just gonna go through this list.
Testing your speakers on StreamYard. Sounds.
Now, test 1, 2, 3. That's weird. Is whatever I switch. Okay, now you can hear it. Went off again. That's so weird, man. No. Oh, y'all can hear this, you mean? Like, listen, y'all can hear this? That's what y'all can hear? That's it right there? The testing your speaker sound, that's all y'all can hear? Y'all can't hear my background music? Oh, man. Tomorrow's CPI. Okay, yeah, so y'all hear testing your speakers. Okay, yeah, that's weird, man. That's so weird, dude. I don't know what this is, man. I don't know how to fix this. Yeah, I don't know. Weird. I got the new headphones. I have to just switch it out, dude. Just swap these out, man, or something. And just maybe use these as like headphones and switch the other ones out. Apple is at 181s. 181s. Stop the screen. And let's share it again. Share the screen music again. Share system audio. So y'all can't hear the music now. Is that right? Yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit off of my Pepsi trade. I bought Pepsi. Now you can hear the music. Okay, good. Sheesh, man. Let me remember these settings. All right, cool. Headset settings. All right, I got it. Because I've been, all right, there we go. Sorry, team. Appreciate the testing done. But yeah, I'm going to take a little bit off of my Pepsi trade. If you guys remember, I bought like 20 shares of Pepsi last week. Up really nicely in Pepsi. I'm going to have to wait until wait until I can trade, but I don't know. If we look at the Fed watch tool, in terms of like whether we're going to raise rates, still 77% of people think we're going to pause. Only about 24% of people think we're going to raise, which is unlikely. It's very unlikely. You know, so we're most likely going to pause, skip, whatever you want to call it. We're almost certainly not going to raise rates. But my mom came and stayed at my house to kind of watch the house for me while we were gone. And like she drinks pumpkin spice lattes because like we got 2 dogs. And so like we can either spend thousands of dollars putting them in doggy daycare, or we can let my mom come here and watch the house. But my mom's drinking pumpkin spice latte, bro. Like we don't have any coffee here. My mom drank it all. And all she left me with was pumpkin spice latte, dude. It's like freaking June right now. How is my mom drinking pumpkin spice latte? I don't even like pumpkin spice. Not good. PayPal has a pulse. I'm still in PayPal. I've rode PayPal back up from 59s to wherever it is now. 64s, basically. So I'm doing good with PayPal. I think PayPal was a nice little dip buy, man. I mean, it's easy when the markets are pushing up like they are. SPY gapping up to 430s today, man. Just huge month. Look at the last 10 days of SPY activity. Just huge green action here. Just big green movement. We're going to do a poll here. The CPI come in high or low tomorrow? High, low. I don't know. Will be the options. The CPI coming high or low tomorrow. Vote on that poll. Let us know what you guys think. Well, I just kind of bought it for a swing trade because I thought Pepsi was extended on the downside short term. I think Pepsi had dropped a lot, and you know, you look at everything else. Everything else is mostly green over the last 10 to 20 days. You look at Pepsi, it's down big, and so I bought it up at 170s, back up to 180s right now, and that was kind of the plan, but average is 180.20, so not too shabby. I'll take some profit at the opening bell. It's just not really moving that much, but it's enough. All right, so just to clarify, you can hear the music and the mic works. Yeah, I mean, dividends play out there for sure for Coke or Pepsi. I'm green on everything else, man. I've been kind of riding all these trades back. I should probably take a little bit off of the Walgreens trade, but JP Morgan, I'm green in. Johnson & Johnson, I'm green in. Pepsi, I'm green in. PayPal, I'm green in. Disney still riding that thing up. Good. Do we have more bears or bull in this channel? I don't know. I'm a little bit of both. like taking long-term positions, I'm usually buying stuff. I'm not usually shorting up anything long-term. You know, I think that's one of the biggest risk trades you could ever get in is shorting. Shorting blue chip healthy companies long-term is one of the worst, you know, stuff you could do. One of the worst trades you could ever get involved with. Everything works. Good, good. I'm looking at 44 target and 51.30 on AI short-term swing. Thoughts? I think it could happen, Peggy, but I also think it's risky because it's up so much already in the last couple months. You know, AI and other AI stocks are really up there. They're really high. NVIDIA really high up there. Now, in order to get AI to run like that, you kind of need NVIDIA to run like that too. And that could happen, but it's definitely not a guaranteed thing, you know, so just be careful. Good average though, that's a good average. So with that average, you're doing a little bit better. About 20, what's PCS? Target, took 20 per, yeah, I mean, that's a good move then, Peggy. You know, that's a good move. Make your money, you know, don't get too greedy with it. FedEx earnings coming up on the 20th, bro. Yeah. But yeah, I've been gone. I've been at the beach for the last week. I'm kind of sunburnt now. There's no earnings today at all. Good. But yeah, I've been at the beach. It's profit taking happen. Official bull market. I do recall when we were in official bear market, the market did have a decent bounce. So the question is, does profit taking happen? I think it could. It depends, but I think you got to understand something here with bull markets is that most people on the long side are long-term investors on the bull side. You know, like shorts, most are not long-term shorts in the bear market. Most bulls are long-term bulls, you know, so I think that's one of the nuances that you want to pay attention to because most bulls are going to be, not today, I don't think, Aaron. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me check. Let me check. You might be right. Oh yeah, you're right. Oracle today. I'm not going to cover it. It's not big enough. I'll report it, but I'm not going to stream it. Expectations for CPI year over year is a bit too much from 4.9 to 4.1%. Chances that number won't be met. Let me take a glance at this here. Hold on one second, guys. Honestly, I'm so addicted to the market that like the first thing I do when I wake up, I woke up today. I'm laying in bed. Literally, the first thing I do is I pull up Bloomberg and I start looking at this stuff. CPI comes out tomorrow too. CPI is expected at 4.1%. 4.1% year over year on the month. The big one is the base CPI monthly and yearly data is important. Yearly is expected at 4.1%. Month over month is expected at 0.2%. That's important. I've seen prices go down. Yeah, I mean, it could be a little bit too optimistic of an expectation for CPI is what people are saying, and I understand that. You know, we'll see. Right now, the CPI coming high or low tomorrow, 48%, half the votes. out of 40 plus votes. I think it's going to come in high, 29%. I think it's going to come in low. Somebody explain to me horse racing. Like, why would you want to build a horse up to be like a racehorse? I don't understand. I truly don't understand. Okay, so like people bet on the horse, right? What do I accomplish from doing that? Like, do I get paid if my horse wins? That's not usually what happens. I don't know. Somebody explain that to me. I'm never going to do that, honestly. You know, if I got a horse, I would just ride it. I wouldn't race it, you know. But like, I'm watching some Twitter video. Hey, maybe. Yeah, I feel you, Peggy. There's always a couple gambling, greedy people. I feel you. That'll probably, you know, that means you might be all right. You might be able to just let that ride. Y'all do me a favor, hit that like button, guys. Hit the notification bell. We appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, the market, unless CPI comes in hot or low, like exceptionally low, that's going to influence. I don't know if that's really going to influence what the Fed does. Yeah, Apple looking good today, though. There's also some Activision news. How about LSU, guys? How about LSU baseball right now? Going to Omaha. Wait, it says there's some drama going on with BitBoy Crypto. That they're saying that he scammed everybody, that he promoted a scam all over his account, made millions. Afterwards, he plays victim, lies, and claims he got hacked. I don't really follow him that much, but is that happening? I don't know. Somebody help me out. Powell stayed data dependent. I caught a home run at Sacramento River Cash game yesterday. It was awesome. Yeah, I think Powell's words are going to mean a lot. Yeah, dude. Honestly, so we were driving back to Houston, and we were going over the Lake Charles, Louisiana. We're passing through Lake Charles, Louisiana, you know, and like my father-in-law texted me that he said, "Hey, bro, you know, a bridge in Philly just collapsed." And so we said, well, we're gonna take the I don't know if any of you guys know the Lake Charles Bridge, bro. That bridge is super sketchy, dude. Like, I get nervous. I'm scared of heights. Heights is like my one irrational fear, right? Like, I maybe not so irrational, but I hate heights right now. I need to shave too, bro. I haven't shaved this whole trip. Look at me, dude. I'm scruffy right now. But no. If any of you guys have ever seen the Lake Charles Bridge, the Lake Charles Bridge is sketchy, man. It is not well put together. It is not a nice, like, it's shady. Like, I'm not going over that bridge. So we took a 20-minute detour around it because I don't know. Yeah. Powell's going to say the exact same thing he says every meeting. He's going to say inflation remains elevated because of these truths. He's going to say, this is what Powell's going to say, guys. You want me to tell you what Powell's going to say on Wednesday? Powell is going to say, inflation remains elevated. The job market is robust and resilient. Because of this, we are choosing to skip this next rate hike, most likely resuming during the following 6-week period. That's what he's going to say. That's what he's going to say. Powell remains hawkish. I don't get why the market thinks there will be rate hikes this year. I'm confused, Financial Fight. If Powell's hawkish, that means he's more likely to raise rates. Hawkish means he's pushing for a contracting monetary policy, which means he's going to raise rates, contract economic growth and monetary policy. That's what raising rates does. And so if Powell is indeed hawkish, it means he's more likely to raise rates, not less likely. If he's dovish, which means he's pushing for an expanding monetary policy, then he will most likely pause or skip, because that allows banks to grow. Well, everybody thinks the Fed is pausing. Everybody thinks the Fed's pausing. You can look at the CME watch tool, brother, and see that. Like, that's what the Fed, like, look, here's, and again, you got to understand, they know more than we do. Right now, expectations, and this is almost always right, okay? So 76.5% think that we're going to pause Wednesday. 23.5% think we are going to raise rates. But it's just not likely. It's not super likely here, you know? What is the actual main event? The World Series of Poker main event? Mr. B saying he's been lifting religiously for 10 months with a trainer, 12,000 steps a day, good sleep, good diet. I've gone from obese to lean. I have a newfound respect for jack people. This takes forever. Yeah, but bro, like you're doing 12,000 steps a day, dude. Of course you're not gaining mass, man. Like, dude, who's Mr. Beast's trainer? If he wants to go to like swole, don't do a bunch of cardio, dude. That's not gonna work. You do cardio after you're big, and then you lean yourself out afterwards, bro. He's like, hey guys, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing 12,000 steps a day. I can't figure out why I can't be swole now, guys. I wonder why, dude. You're doing freaking 12,000 steps a day. You know, it's like I tell my wife, if you want to gain mass, you got to eat more and lift weights. That's all you got to do. You know, if you want to be, I know, but I guess my point is that he's talking about being swole, but he's always talking about his cardio. You know what I mean? So like he didn't mention one, like he didn't say he was lifting weights. He just said he did a bunch of cardio and he doesn't understand how people get jacked or swole. It's like, well, you lift weights, bro. All right, guys. I got Joey Swole in here. I like Joey Swole. Joey Swole's a good dude. Gym culture has gone crazy over the last couple of years. All right, guys. So Citadel Securities is accusing Gary Gensler of market manipulation against crypto-friendly firm like AMC and GameStop. He is alleged to have shorted crypto-focused stocks like AMC and GameStop via Vanguard and BLK. I don't know if that's true or not. And again, we are up in Pepsi. I'll probably take at least 10, like some shares off of Tesla, of Pepsi here. I bought it last week, making a good amount of money. Yeah, they're all on. $10,000 steps a day. Oh yeah, they're definitely on TRT. I can't even get mad at them, dude. I mean, I'm not at the age where I need to yet, but like, I can't say, bro, if I'm 45 and I'm slowing down, I mean, listen, I'm not gonna judge, you know, like I'm not gonna do it this early, but if I'm 45 and I'm slowing down and my test is low, I mean, you know, the only problem though, here's the reality of it, that a lot of like men aren't necessarily talking about here is that, you know, the reason your testosterone lowers as you get older is because your body is more frail and can't handle high amounts. And so your test lowers naturally because your body is not supposed to have super high amounts of test because it's a little bit weaker. It's for your own protection. You know what I mean? So like test dropping as you get older isn't a necessarily like a big shock. All right, so there's the 6 a.m. bell. I'm gonna take a little bit off of my Pepsi trade. Man, it's a terrible fill. I'm just gonna wait till the opening bell for Pepsi. Actually, I'm not gonna fill it right here. It's not good enough. Yeah, I'm not mad at Mr. Beast. Let him do his thing, man. I'm just glad to be home, man. I really am. I'm glad to be home. So y'all can hear the music, right? You should be able to. Apple gapping up today. I'm looking at some other big news today. We're gonna cover some more. Freaking Wall Street Journal. But yeah, SPY is up there. Tesla dipping down. Tesla, man, at 250s, bro. It's kind of crazy. Like I bought Tesla at like 170s, and people were hating so hard on me there. And now it's just funny to see. Tesla just skyrocketing up. I mean, again, the crazy thing is that like people get so emotional about stocks, man. Like they like stocks, they dislike stocks, but like in the end, it's kind of one of those things where people are biased against specific stocks for political reasons, and they shouldn't be. You know what I mean? All right. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna change this song. Oh my gosh, this is horrible, dude. It sounds like I'm about to beat somebody in Mortal Kombat right now. Sorry, team. Yeah, I think this one's too crazy too. Has anybody subscribed to the Wall Street Journal? Like, does it actually have good news? All right. All right. Bro, I want to... I don't care about all this stuff. Skip. Dude, I don't care about any of this. Skip. There we go. All right. I'm trying to see, like, every time I try to look at the updated news today. So, like, I went ahead and did it. All right. So this is from the Wall Street Journal. A surge in shares of tech companies, including Nvidia and Meta, last week pushed the S&P. So tech basically ran the S&P last week. I mean, that was pretty obvious. It's the index's longest bear market since 1940. Since the 1940. So again, like, and that's kind of my point, is everybody acting like the market just has to crash. Like crashing is like some inevitable thing. Again, lack of experience. I think if you don't have that much experience investing and trading stocks, or if you put too much weight on politics, you might overestimate the likelihood of a crash. What I will say, which is something that I say every major release like this, I say it every major release, but what I'm saying is that if we do crash, it's going to be this week. You know, like if we crash, this is the big economic week that's going to influence things in a heavy, heavy way. So stock futures edged higher this morning. Government bonds are lower. 10-year treasury notes rose. Overseas stocks broadly went up. Oil prices went down. Goldman cuts oil price forecasts. Saudi gains unravel. One of the biggest oil bulls, which is Goldman Sachs, is ultimately less bullish on oil and crude. Goldman cut its end of year outlook for Brent to $86 a barrel from 95. Brent futures fell because of this, down to 73. So Credit Suisse is effectively over. UBS takeover is done. And so they're saying it's the end of an era, with Credit Suisse being over with, UBS taking them over completely, and that finalizes. Watch Oracle for earnings today. Oracle might be interesting. So there's another report by Nick Timiraos, who says why the Fed might need to choose between failing banks or high inflation. Jerome Powell finds himself working on credit crunch. Yeah, there's a few other things too. It does mean dovish. A pause is dovish. It's more dovish than a hike, I guess is the point. Pause is more dovish than a hike. Hey, nice, pretty. Congrats. Look at our poll. We got about 160 votes. 45% think we're going to come in higher than expected here for this. And again, I don't know. Also, I'm working on a potential sponsorship by Moomoo, the platform Moomoo. Thoughts on that? What do you guys think? I tried out the platform. I thought it was dope, dude. Zero commission, options, stocks, you know. The only thing, I want to test out the platform. Oracle's big, but it's not going to be like, Oracle's big as a company, but the stock of Oracle is not like super big. I mean, it's big, don't get me wrong. Like, it's a watch stock, but it's not like Apple or Tesla. You know, if you look at the price action, it's gapping up a lot today. If you look at Oracle here, here's Apple gapping up nicely. Here's ORCL. Oracle's up a lot too. It's at 11. It's at 114. It's almost 115 here. So it's gapping up from like 109.80s. How do you trade CPI news? Like when it releases? How do you know if it's bullish or bearish? Simple, Galaxy. Higher is worse. Higher means higher inflation. So a higher CPI number relative to expectations means the worse inflation is, the higher pricing is. So CPI is just pricing. It's the consumer price index. So it's just telling you what prices are. The higher CPI number, the worse it is. There's an inverse correlation with CPI in the market. CPI comes in high, the market's going to drop probably. CPI comes in low, the market's going to bounce probably. That's the nuance of it. Same thing with rate hike. More rate hike, worse market reaction. Lesser rate hike, better market reaction. Generally, not always. That's a little bit more nuanced though. Yeah, Oracle's been flying. I mean, I could cover Oracle earnings. Again, the only question here for this is like, will it really be worth it for me? And I don't know. I think I've tried them before. It's just not a big enough stock, and it's the only stock too. So that's the only problem. With earnings too, guys, earnings is just kind of a coin flip. Just be careful. If numbers meet expectations, then that's technically neutral. You know, Oracle is a little bit of both. I think it's a server company, right? Oracle. Oracle is a multinational computer technology corporation. Software. I've had to use Oracle too. Oh, no, Oracle's not the network. I'm sorry. I've had to use Oracle. Like when I used to work at a company, like an office corporate job. And when I worked there, some of the software I used was Oracle software. So it's definitely a software company. Yeah, definitely software. Yeah, I think there's Oracle hardware too. Let me see. Yeah, there's Oracle hardware, so it's both. It's just a tech company. I think it's what it's going to be labeled as, because it's both. It's both software and hardware too. So who do y'all think is going to win the college baseball World Series? Y'all better say LSU, or you might get banned, possibly. Could be, maybe not. I mean, I might not. I don't know. But like, you better say LSU here. LSU, how about that previous game, man? 14-0, dude. 8-3 versus Kentucky yesterday. Stanford. Oh, how dare you, Richard? Nah, they're either gonna play Tennessee or Mississippi, Southern Miss. I worked at Oracle in Rockland. Forecast for tomorrow's CPI. I really don't know. I know the expectations for tomorrow's CPI are 4.1% on the year and 0.2% on the month. I know higher is going to be worse, obviously. Lower is going to be better. Aside from that, we're going to stream the whole thing live right here like we always do. We cover this stuff every weekday morning right here for free. We don't sell a course. We don't sell a service. We don't claim to be an expert. We don't act like a guru. We don't charge for content. So, hey, hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, guys. We appreciate the love. windows. All right, guys. All right, guys. So Oracle up there. We got the SPY bouncing up a little bit at 430s here. 430s for the SPY. Hey, what's up, Architect Calbunga? Hey. I know. I'm not even mad at Japan. I get it. It's not like I even went to LSU. I didn't even go to LSU, but like I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So like we got to root for LSU here. And I think LSU's going to win too. I think that's obvious. You can ask Chris Frazier in chat. He knows LSU's going to win. But, you know, it's all good. So there's got to be a mute button on this mic, right? Okay, so I was okay, good. So so the mute button works. I was testing out the mute button. I wanted to see if it works. Now y'all can hear me, correct? Test. All right, cool. So I'm trying to learn these new headphones. This new mic is good, man. I spent a little bit more. Hey, what's up, Roderick? I spent a little bit more on this mic and this headset because I figured it could be an all-in-one solution here. All right, dope, man. Cool. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. I'm going to take the mic with me. I got to do something, but I'll be right back. You know? Let's see how far this thing can go. Guys, bear with me. I'm doing something right now. Let me grab my phone to make sure you guys can hear me. But see, now I can walk around the house and I don't really lose that much sound quality here doing this. Right? I don't lose that much sound quality here doing this. All right, good. Get out of here, Roderick. No way, bro. So yeah, test. 1, 2, 3. All right, so good. That works fine. Hold on, guys. Gross, man. Gosh, dude. My dog's freaking out over here. But yeah, y'all can hear me, correct? No, I'm making another cup of coffee. All right, good. Test. Trying to make this thing work. Okay, there we go. Now I know for sure it's working. But yeah, man, Tesla up to almost 250s, which is just a crazy gain here. Tesla going up to almost 250s is a huge gain. We'll see if this thing continues here, man, because Tesla has been on a tear. I also bought Pepsi last week, and Pepsi has been treating me really nicely, doing really well for me so far. We don't have enough volatility necessarily in pre-market, I think, for Pepsi. So I'm not going to take any off of this now, but I'll probably take some profit on this one at the opening bell when we get a little bit more volatility here from this. So I'll probably take a little bit off of Pepsi because I'm up enough already to where, I'm up enough to where the gains are justifiable to take profit. And so we'll see if, as long as it holds its gains for the most part. I'm still at Disney as well. So I'm still at Disney. I am still in, I'm still at Disney. I'm still in a couple other of these swing trades too, and they've been all doing really nice. I'm still in Walgreens. I'm still in Walmart. I'm still in Pepsi. I'm still in Coca-Cola. Still in JP Morgan. Still in Johnson & Johnson. Still at Disney here. So, yeah, we're back in the lab, man. We're finally home, dude. And again, the rate hike decision is Wednesday here. Is Palantir still ripping up, man? Palantir's the one mid-cap penny stock that I didn't like originally. And it's starting to turn on the upside. So, yeah, we're still back in the lab, bro. It's all good, man. Again, look at Tesla here. Tesla almost at 250s. Oracle up there as well. We got Apple here. Again, Apple's VR headset. Again, I talked about it last week. Cam was talking about how this might be like an investment opportunity, where you might be able to invest in this and like maybe it does something long term in terms of appreciation. What do you guys think? Do y'all think the Apple glasses, the new Apple Pro glasses, are gonna appreciate over time? All right, how's Juan Soto doing? Has Juan Soto been doing better lately? Bro, does anybody see this guy, dude? What is this dude's name, man? Honestly, YouTube's been showing me his videos. He's freaking ridiculous, bro. Like, here, hold on. Andy Elliott, bro. This dude, Andy Elliott. This dude TRT'd out. He's like does sales training, And this man is like, oh, you're not making enough sales? He's just punking everybody, dude. Just talking smack to everybody. Just juiced out. Hey, I'm not even mad at him. Let him do his thing, bro. But they've been showing me a bunch of his shorts. It's like, oh, you're not making sales. You're not making sales because you're a terrible person, you know? I don't even want you here. Get out of my office, he says. It's just kind of like, dude, man, I watch it just for the drama. I'm just like, man, you know, this dude's getting... Never buy first gen. I think Cam's argument was that the original iPhone is now cost about $50,000 in box, $50K for the original iPhone. And so the argument is like, well, the first gen glasses, there's a chance they appreciate. I'm not saying they will, but there's a chance they do. You know what I mean? So yeah, no. All right, see. I'm trying out this Moo platform here. Again, have any of you guys ever tried out Moo? Honestly, it's pretty good. News. All right, so here's a report titled "What to Expect from the May U.S. CPI Report." So the CPI report about to release tomorrow should show inflation cooled in May, driven by a decline in gas prices. Negative base effects will sharply depress year-over-year CPI readings in May and June, and headline CPI is likely to fall to 4.1% versus 4.9% in April, and core at around 5.2% versus 5.5% in April. So by the July FOMC meeting, Feds could have a CPI report in hand that shows 3% year-over-year growth. That's one reason the FOMC could be starting on an extended rate pause rather than the skip they'll likely project at the June 13th and 14th meeting. So here are the forecasts for May CPI according to Wall Street institutions. According to JP Morgan Chase, and again, if you want to look at them defined by like different banks here, JP Morgan expecting 4.2% for CPI, HSBC expecting 4.1%, Morgan Stanley expecting 4.1%, Bank of America expecting 4.1%, TD expecting 4%, Credit Suisse 4%, Wells Fargo 4%, Jefferies 4%, Barclays 3.9%, and BNP Paribas at 4%. Now, again, I think you got to look at which banks this is here. I mean, this is JP Morgan, a big boy bank. They're expecting the highest report here at 4.2%. And so, yeah, so JP Morgan expecting 4.2% for their rate hike. So it'll be interesting to see, you know, kind of what happens here with that. But the big boys are expecting that. So one of the good things about Moo here is that, like, look at this. It shows the previous S&P performance. In April, S&P went up 0.45%. On a lower than expected reading. Before that, we came in lower and we dropped 0.41%. As expected, came in at 1.65% gain. So this is pretty good little news source here. The question is, like, what do their charts look like? All right, so yeah, Apple gapping up a little bit, starting to break high. Tesla at 244, Apple at 180.96. We'll see if it continues here. Let me catch back up on chat. Yeah, but I mean, in the context I'm saying it, game ended. I'm using it to describe the market going up. A bounce doesn't necessarily have to mean the market was dropping ahead of time. And regardless, it's in the end, it's an insignificant thing. It's just brand loyalty. I think we all have it. For what? Hey, what's up, Beach Bum? Hey, good morning, man. Oh yeah, Apple. Well, I mean, bro, yeah, Apple is definitely brand loyalty. Apple's actually really smart with this, and I talked about this before. But Apple's really intelligent with their marketing. All right. So Apple is highly intelligent with their marketing, and I'll explain why. So, like, I have a 13-year-old, right, almost 14. I could give her the best Samsung phone ever, and she wouldn't want it. Right. Apple, what they did with young people is incredibly smart because they made it uncool to have anything else. You know, before that, if you were in a group chat, you couldn't group chat with a bunch of your friends that have Apple phones. You would have to, you know, basically be excluded from the group chat. And now they updated that. They updated that a little bit, and so now you can actually interact with the group chat even if you don't have an Apple phone, but you're a different color on there, so it's really exclusive for Apple. And I promise, young people, if you have a teenager, they want an Apple phone almost every time. You know, if they're in the United States, they want an Apple phone because, again, it's that exclusion factor. They don't want to be ostracized for having a Samsung. They want to fit in. Young people want to fit in more than anything, and if they want to fit in, they need an Apple. And that's the marketing Apple did, and it's really smart. I can't even be mad at it. And so, you know, I think young people in the country overwhelmingly choose Apple. Because they want to be a part of that group. They want to be able to interact without worry. And yeah, really smart marketing for Apple. And of course, we might get some people that argue with me here, but I'm telling you, like, listen, what I'm saying is true. Hey, what's up, Beach? I promise you, young people don't care anymore. Yeah, they do. Absolutely, they do. It depends on how young they are, but like teenagers definitely care still. Absolutely. All right, guys. SPY starting to move up. Apple's still consolidating up there. Tesla's still making this pop. They care a lot. 100%, Dondro. Yeah, they're basically like sidekicks, Eddie. I have a Samsung, dude. I love my Samsung, man. Yeah, dude, I love my Samsung. All right, guys. Again, Apple pull it back a little bit, consolidating here. How do I uncheck this? Yeah, I mean, Moo is not really that bad. I'm playing with it now. Customizable too. Resistance. Yeah, I'll have to play around with this a little bit more to figure out what's going on here, but capital trend. Ugh. Looking at Apple. There's got to be a way I could change this. There we go. Charts. Display. Yeah, I can put the VWAP up. I'm kind of testing Momo now. The only problem is I got to figure out how to get out of that board. But yeah, it looks good. Apple's still consolidating here. Tesla's still ripping up. My stocks are still doing even better here. Walmart up again today too. Gold doing well. Disney doing well. JP Morgan doing well. Coca-Cola doing well. Pepsi still doing good. PayPal still doing nicely as well. Still haven't taken profit off of that one. I'll let it keep working here. CPI is tomorrow. The FOMC rate hike is Wednesday. Okay, so CPI is tomorrow. CPI is tomorrow. Wednesday morning, we have PPI. Wednesday afternoon, we have the rate hike decision. What happened at the Xbox presentation? My kids are now in their mid-20s and switched back to Android. That's kind of what I did. I had an iPhone originally. I switched back to Galaxy, and now I have the Z Fold. I switched back to that like 8 years ago. Haven't gone back yet. They're just better phones, in my opinion. Apple is easier interface, like a better user interface. Samsung is more free, easier, more capabilities. Apple is probably a little bit safer, but you know, it varies. Not unless they're US listed. Nuke. When are Adobe earnings? I'm not sure. Hey, good luck, Chaz. Yeah, tomorrow's a big day. Wednesday's a bigger day. So tomorrow we have inflation data. Wednesday we have the rate hike decision and PPI. So we have inflation data and the rate hike decision on Wednesday. So it's just a big day, busy week. I'm finally home, man. I'm just glad to be home, dude. I'm just glad to be home. Tomorrow we got CPI, huge freaking day. Absolutely ridiculous day tomorrow. All right, guys. Again, SPY at 431s here, 431s. Again, Tesla 248s. Well, Tesla hit 250s today. I think it could. 250 is right up here. Did it tap that yesterday too? Let me see. Okay, so yeah, Tesla hit 252s at the opening bell. I'm kind of excited to trade today, bro. I didn't trade Friday. Oh, I did trade Friday, but I'm excited to trade today. I traded Friday. I got a confession to make, team. I traded Friday. I didn't stream. It's because I hate you all, and I want to stream by myself. No, I'm just joking. I love you all, kind of. Some of you, a little bit, I guess. But I wanted to trade by myself. I actually made money too, you know. But yeah, tomorrow's CPI inflation report is huge. They say you so breaded up, they call you money fish sticks. Money tree is the only place for shade, and that's just how I feel, you know. I lost 45 bucks on the SPY calls Friday. Hey, we'll see what happens today. SPY is up today, though. The market's green. We'll see if it holds. Tesla smoking the shorts. Yeah, man. I didn't have a smartphone until 2017. Bro, you're late on that, dude. You're late, man. Again, Oracle's still moving up. The question is, does Oracle continue its run here? If we look at the actual news out today, yeah, so Tesla flying up, man. Tesla's very green. Tesla will split 2025, latest 2026, in my opinion. I think so as well. I think with the amount of growth it's had, I think it's proven a lot of the haters wrong over the last couple months. And again, I'm not really like a Tesla fanboy or anything like that, but I made a video about Tesla on another platform, on TT. I made a video about Tesla, bro, and I had people arguing with me left and right. I posted this video. I made this video back. When did I make this video? But I'm pretty sure if the Cybertruck comes out, I made this video May 22nd, and I said, hey, I think like Tesla's going to go up this year. The Cybertruck announcement's going to make some hype come in there. If they do announce it this year, it's going to break records, all that stuff. And I had people say, it's so nice going into a trading session. No, I can always dump shares to guys like this. Like people talking smack. And they said this when Tesla was at like 170. And so sure enough, a month later here, a little bit less than a month later, like 3 weeks later, we were right. Tesla is back all the way up to 250s. And again, Tesla is one of those, like, again, in the stock market, you get some stocks where like emotional people just freaking hate. They just hate stocks. Like they hate it. Maybe they hate it for political reasons. Maybe they hate it for all this other stuff. They just freaking hate Tesla for whatever reason. Maybe they like other car makers. I don't know. In the end, I don't love or hate Tesla. I'll watch it. Because in the end, Tesla is fundamentally changing the automobile industry, and EVs are simply more efficient than a lot of gas-powered vehicles. And I think that's an incredibly obvious thing. I think Teslas are very common now. You see them all the time. And, you know, Tesla is one of the first car brands to do this in years. You know, it's the last one that tried to do what Tesla has done over the last decade was DeLorean. John DeLorean. You know, he ultimately ended up like dealing a bunch of drugs and doing some crazy stuff. But so he didn't succeed at it. But Tesla did. So hey. Oracle will run till late afternoon because of the earnings call. I know a guy that owns his house, drives a brand new Beamer, has never had nor will ever own a cell phone. I don't know, man. I think it depends on DeLorean, the GOAT. I think it depends on like whether you want to, like, I think it depends on the person, on whether you need a cell phone. I think in this modern age, you need a phone. You know, I think if you're a business person, you need one. Because I think if not, I'll put it this way: if he doesn't have a cell phone, he's probably asking to use people's phones an awful lot. You know, and so in that regard, you might as well just buy a phone, bro. But I can't judge if he's successful. Let him do his thing. I love Amazon too. Yeah, but what's Amazon's PE ratio? I guess is the question here. So like, what's Amazon's PE ratio? Bro, I got to figure out how to switch from all right, dude, I'm trying to like manage. Like, I don't know if I got to reset this or what, but how do I switch this out? Yeah, what's the PE ratio of Amazon? I guess is the question here. Amazon right now, let's see. So they show the PE ratio is $293 for Amazon. That's the one question mark I have for it. It's like the PE ratio is so freaking high right now. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and buy this Oracle dip here. Oracle has just dipped down some. I'm gonna go ahead and buy this thing right here. So I'm gonna buy the dip. What's a reasonable share size? We get like 25 shares in here. All right, we're in 25 shares of Oracle. Not the best fill, but that's okay. We'll see if we bounce. 25 shares of Oracle here. I bought the dip. We're at the VWAP here. I might add a little bit more if it pulls back some, maybe. Do you think GM and Ford gonna jump? Hey, good luck, Tony. What's up, Fonz? Bro, he's a vendor for supermarkets. The only guy in business that doesn't have a phone. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Shepard? My vacation was good. It's the first time I've gone to the beach and I've not been sunburned. You know, so like usually every time I go to the beach, I'm burnt by the time I get back. This is the first time I haven't been sunburned. I basically had to wear a shirt the whole time. I'm one of those people that goes to the beach. I'm burnt when I come back. And so this is the one time I went and I'm not sunburned. Yeah, the power of wearing shirts, because sunblock doesn't work, because like I go to the beach and I put on one layer of suntan of like sunblock, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put some more on in an hour, and then like I have a few beers and then I just completely forget about it, and then 4 hours later I'm super burnt. Happens every time. Right, so this time I was like, hey, I'm just wearing one of those overshirts so I don't get burnt. Yeah, I definitely am happy to be here. I went to Pensacola Beach bum. So I was in Pensacola Beach. I would have called you. I know you're a little bit more south than that beach, or I would have hit you up, man, and met you. But yeah. Beginner trading beach party. Honestly, bro, if y'all were there, I'd have met up with y'all. The only problem though is like when I travel to places, I'd rather not tell the stream because we get weird people, man. Sometimes you guys are weird, of course. I would never talk about y'all, but we get weird people sometimes, man. So a lot of the time I'll tell people, I'm like, I think I told the stream I was in Miami just so I wouldn't have to tell them the truth. I need a shave though, bro. Look at my beard, man, right now. I haven't shaved this whole trip. Like my beard is just rough right now. I need to shave this. That's the first thing. Oh, boo. Not Roll Tide. Go Tigers, sir. But it's okay. Orange Beach is nice. I love Orange Beach, man. Market's flying up here. Hey, we're in Oracle right now. Oracle are pretty flat here. We bought this dip. We got 25 shares of Oracle. We'll see what happens. No, we stayed at a condo. We stayed at a condo when we were there. Yeah. Bro, you went to Florida and saying you're worried about weird people. I'm not worried about weird people in Florida, bro. I'm worried about weird people that watch my stream and get weird. Again, y'all would be surprised how many weird, like, unhealthily obsessed people there are. I appreciate all the supportive people, and most people are just chill and supportive. But, like, I would say maybe, like, 1 out of 20 is, like, stalker level weird. You know, maybe it's not that. Maybe it's not that high. I would say, like, 1 out of 50 is, like, stalker level weird. You know? And so, yeah, I just try to have some privacy. Like my kids are with me. I'm, you know, no offense to you guys. If a regular in the stream, if somebody I had seen a lot, like a regular member of the stream that talked a lot to me, if they were like, hey, yo, I'm in Pensacola, I would have hit them up and gone and hung out with them. I've met a lot of people off stream, you know. And I've had people come up to me in real life that knew me from my stream, and they were like, hey, you're John. And I'm like, hey, man. And I'm not trying to act like I'm some super famous guy. Like, I'm not acting like I'm super, like, famous or anything. Like, paparazzi's coming out. Because, like, I know that's not true, right? But still, there's some weird people, man. People get weird, dude. Yeah, honestly, Pawn, I would love to be able to eat nachos and not stress about nachos. You know what I mean? That's the reason I might shave my beard. I'd love to be able to eat nachos and like have a peaceful nacho eating session. But with a beard, that's never happening. You got to like wipe it every, you know, it's just. Hey, nice shepherd. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, shepherd. Yeah. All right, guys. Spy at 431s. The weirdest people are not like just like kind of like fans of my show. The weirdest people are people who they like meet me and they want to be my best bud and they're trying to act like my best friend, and really they have their own agenda where they kind of want to like get a piece of what I'm doing, and like they try to like be manipulative into that and like get weird and do a bunch of weird stuff, you know. And then I'm like, hey, I'm just gonna ghost you. I'm just not gonna talk to this person again. Then they get even more obsessive and even more weird, you know. That's the most uneasy ones. Those are the most ones that make me feel the most uneasy. But oil probably shoot up. Yeah, oil's down a lot. I mean, a lot of people are bearish on oil. I think oil's gapping down. Yeah, you can look at Exxon and see it's down at 106.20s. Yeah, I appreciate it, Tony. For sure, bro. You were always cool, man. I appreciate you, dude. Most people are chill. Most people are cool. But again, it's like that 1 out of like, you know, I don't know. People underestimate how weird of a feeling it is. You know what I mean? But anyways, we're in Oracle. Oracle at 114s. Top 3 weirdest people in the world right now. Tesla July 19th earnings. Yeah, so earnings season is going to kick back in, not at basically mid next month. So we still got about a month until earnings season starts, which is good because, again, I'm going to be busy the next month. Hey, what's up, Joe? Yeah, for sure. 100%, Joe. Absolutely. Yeah, it was good, Daniel. It was good, bro. Hey, what's up, UV? Yeah, 100%. Again, Oracle at 114s, SPY at 430s, Tesla pull it back a little bit. We did buy some Oracle. It's not a big position, but we're in it. Yeah, for sure. I'm ready, dude. Honestly, I'm ready for the earnings season. But again, this week is going to be fun. This week's incredibly busy this week, man. We got so much stuff going on this week. CPI, PPI, FOMC rate hike decision. We got retail sales. I believe it's Thursday for retail sales. Let me see. But every day except for today, we got stuff going on this week. I'm pretty sure it's every day except for today. So yeah, Tuesday we got CPI, of course. Wednesday we get PPI and the rate hike decision. Thursday we get the ECB rate hike decision, so the European rate hike decision. We get jobless claims. We got the Philly Fed index. We got retail sales Thursday. We got Lagarde speaking. And then Friday we got Michigan consumer sentiment and expectations. But Friday is kind of slow too. I didn't realize Friday was slow. But the rest of this week is incredibly busy, guys. The rest of this week is super busy. Yeah, for sure. Can't tell you how many super weird messages we get and scary followers. Got to keep them safe. Yeah, 100%, Joe. Hey, what's up, Puts? I don't know what this market's gonna do, Phoenix. I think if we're gonna have big volatility, it's gonna be this week, though. So like, if we're gonna have big volatility, it's gonna be this week. You know. All right, so again, we are in Oracle. We're pretty flat. Like, it's not up enough for us to really be super green or anything like that. I don't know what to do with my Walmart trade, man. I've just been sitting in that one. I don't know whether I should cut it or not. PayPal, kind of a similar thing. I'll probably cut PayPal today. I made so much from it. I want to get out before the rate hike decision. I might miss out on some stuff, but I think I'm gonna start to liquidate a lot of my swing trades today just because I can. All right, so we are out of PayPal. We are flat on PayPal now. We have effectively rode it all the way back up. Nice little green day. Walmart, I think I'm going to cut Walmart too. We are so green on that one. I think I'm going to liquidate this one too. All right, we are out of Walmart today. Still in Walgreens here. I think I'm going to wait for Walgreens. Still in Disney. I think I'm going to sit on Disney a little bit more. I think I can. I think it's justifiable to hold that one. Gold, I'll sit on gold for sure. JP Morgan, that's an option. Coca-Cola, I'm still in that one too. I think I'll let these run a little bit. I'll let the rest of these work today. And we'll figure the rest of these out at the opening bell. Pepsi, I'm still in Pepsi, but I'll probably wait and take some profit at the opening bell. Yeah, I'm like again, you get surprised how many people like, I don't know. Tomorrow is a big day, man. Y'all just be careful. Oracle, fourth quarter, AI narratives. Again, the big watch today, guys. And I guess we could stream Oracle earnings today. It might be justifiable. And again, I usually don't stream Oracle earnings, but like Oracle has to do with AI, right? So like if it does, then there might be an argument on buying Oracle. You know? 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. If CPI goes up, do you see any chance of a Fed pause rate? Well, yeah, there's a very high chance of a skip this rate cycle. So there's a very high chance of a skip. Again, I think it's like roughly 78% chance of a skip. About a 23% chance of a rate hike. And so the odds are very much against raising rates this cycle. So the odds are very much against that. The higher probability is that we're going to not raise any rates this next Fed meeting. But what I will say is that if we do, for whatever reason, decide to raise rates this cycle, the market's probably going to drop because so many people expect a pause or what they're referring to as a skip. Again, the probabilities are really skewed to the upside here. Here's my Twitter post. Hey, y'all like this Twitter post for good luck here. If you haven't already, there's the Twitter post. Go give me a follow on Twitter at Beginner Trades if you haven't yet. I've been kind of neglecting my Twitter on vacation, but help me rectify that. Hit that subscribe button. Binance, Coinbase, Kraken. How's crypto, man, doing? Crypto's doing bad, right? Crypto's still at 26K. I mean, it could be worse here, I guess. CPI is expected to show up at hey, thank you, Alexis, Gary. Appreciate the love. But yeah, so CPI is expected to show up this week, tomorrow specifically, at 4.1%. JP Morgan expects 4.2%. So JP Morgan actually has the highest CPI expectation at 4.2% versus all the other banks. The rest of them have anywhere between 3.9 and 4.1% expectations for CPI. And again, honestly, I kind of trust JP Morgan more than the other ones too. So I kind of trust JP more than the other ones. And so I'm going to go with they're going to come in higher than expected for CPI this report. I'm going to go with higher than expected. But again, who knows, man? But what they're mostly expecting is 4.1%. Last time it was 4.9%. And so they're essentially expecting a 0.8% drop in CPI, which is a big drop, What's wrong with the mic sound? It's a new mic. It should be better than the one I used on vacation. What do you guys think? I could plug in my old mic here, to be honest, if you guys want me to, and just kind of use my old headphones and work like that. But again, if it's that bad, I'll switch it out. But this one's gonna be closer so that you can hear me a little bit better. But you know. But yeah, Oracle earnings. I guess I could stream Oracle earnings today because of AI hype. Should I stream it? All right, guys. So Bitcoin, let's see what crypto does. I'm still in Oracle. I want to give it time, but I'm also not going to hold Oracle probably through CPI. I'm just hoping like Oracle numbers come in hot, so that AI. New mic sounds a little like you have blocked sinuses. I prefer the old one. Does it really? Yeah, it kind of sounds like Xbox Live, because it kind of is an Xbox Live mic, to be honest here. It's kind of an Xbox Live mic, so like that's what this is that it's kind of an Xbox Live mic, but yeah. Do you see new highs for Tesla this week? I don't know. I think it could. Again, I really don't know though. Yeah, I got two good mics. I might plug my old one back in and then just see what the chat thinks. Here, let me check this out, guys. Give me a second. Let me just check this out here. All right, so here's mic one. All right. All right. So like, here's the new mic right here. Let me turn this off. Now, this is test. All right, so here is the other mic that I have. This should be a little bit clearer, I'm sure, than the last mic. This is my actual computer mic. I'm sure it's a little bit better now. I'm sure it's a little bit better. And so, but let me know what you guys like. Let me know if you guys like the first one or the second one. This is my real mic. But it's all good, man. But I'm sure it's a little bit better. Hey, thank you, Z. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. And again, let me know what you guys think about everything, man. We got 47% of people out of about 500 votes think we're going to come in higher than expected. But higher than expected. Yeah. Yeah, this is just a better microphone. This mic's like, just this mic alone is like $170 or something. So it's just a better mic. Yeah, for sure. All good. We'll use this one. It's all good, man. It doesn't matter too much. The only problem is if I want to sit back, you can't hear me. All right, so SPY, pull it back in. Again, we're still in Oracle. We're in Oracle. I'm going to let it test the 14 level. That's it. I'm just going to let it test 14. If it breaks under 114, I'm cutting it. I'm not going to hold this through CPI. I think there's too much risk. Actually, I could hold this through earnings day today. The only question is, does Oracle hold? The only question is, does Oracle hold the gap up here?
Can y'all hear the music here or the music off now? The music's off here. Let me fix that. Here, let me fix that. Man, look at my beard, bro. Look at me right now. I need a shave. It's probably time for me to shave, but that's okay. Definitely top 3 needing shaving traders in the world right now. Tesla dragging the NQ down. Yeah, it's dipping down a little bit. Tesla just hit the 200 EMA. We bought some Oracle. We're slightly down, but not much. Tesla at 247. Tesla's just up so much though. And so I'm not going to be surprised if it dips a little bit. Tesla over the last 10 days. So in 10 days, Tesla has gone from 180s to 250. That's a ridiculous increase, guys. That is a ridiculous increase. That is like 40-something percent. Tesla's gone 40-something percent in 10 days. That's a big increase, guys. Carnival Cruise up 6%. Yeah, Oracle today, guys. I could stream earnings. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Should I? I mean, I could. Oracle's trending right now, and I think with the AI, there might be justification in streaming their earnings. Oracle upgraded to buy at Wolf Research ahead of earnings. Yeah, so Oracle is kind of the biggest stock right now, trending. Or one of them. All right, some of the largest stocks that hit 52-week highs today. Apple, Microsoft. Did Apple break 52-week highs? Bro, Apple didn't hit 52-week highs, bro. Get out of here, dude. It hit 52-week highs last Monday, a week ago, dude. He said this 2 minutes ago, bro. Who are you? You're wrong, bro. Microsoft didn't break. Maybe he's talking about last week. But Carnival Cruise, somebody mentioned that one. That one is up about 6%, up to 13, 14s. Again, we're in Oracle right now. I guess I'll hold it. Maybe we'll hold it throughout earnings. Watch AI today, too. Again, with Oracle earnings, AI might be big. I don't know. Let me ask Pawn about this. All right, guys, so we're in Oracle right now. Anything else justifiable? What's another stock that's down big over the last 6 months that is a blue chip healthy company? These are my favorite trades to get involved with. Again, if you guys saw me, I bought Walgreens, I bought Walmart, I bought PayPal, I bought Pepsi, I bought Coca-Cola, JP Morgan, Disney, and I'm green on all of those for the most part. So my favorite thing to do is look for stocks that are down big on the week and, you know, taking those. Or down big on the month and then attacking those here. Again, so let me know what you guys think. What are some stocks? Occidental Petroleum. Yeah, but see, the only problem with that, Joe, is that a lot of analysts are expecting oil to dip because of crude prices and stuff going on overseas. And so that's the only question mark in that regard, is that I don't know if that one's is safe. But again, I might be wrong here. Maybe it rips up. I don't know. You got to be joking. Yeah. I see a sell-off until Powell, APRN. Nah, APRN's a mid-cap penny stock type of thing. It's up 67% today, but it's kind of sketch in my opinion, right? This entire tech bubble is going to pop. Maybe. I mean, AI is driving it. And so you got to look at the root catalyst of this latest pump. And AI is the thing that's driving it. Like artificial intelligence is certainly driving this latest tech run. And so the question is, the main question, and again, does this parallel 2001? Does this parallel 2000 and 2001 with the internet boom, right? If you guys don't know history here, okay? If you guys don't know history, in the 2000s and leading up to the 2001 market crash, internet stocks were flying. You know, they were flying. You know, IPOs were going crazy. People were getting really hyped up. It was all rooted started from a company called Netscape, where prior to Netscape, the standard of IPOs was that a company shouldn't IPO until it had a certain amount of profitability. But what Netscape IPO'd before it actually was profitable, and it flew up, made billions and billions of dollars. Eventually, Microsoft killed that, but that's another story completely. But ultimately, anything with the .com at the end of it was flying up, until eventually in 2001, that bubble burst and everything just dumped. It caused one of the big market crashes of the last 30 years. And the question is, will AI do the same? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Will AI do the same? Big question. Let me know.
Young people, they want to fit in.
All right, guys. So again, Oracle dipping down a little bit. I don't know what I'm going to do here. And again, SPY at 430s. Again, we break under 114. I'm probably going to cut Oracle. Actually, I'll let it ride a little bit. We'll see if I get some cushion into it. If I get some cushion, I'll hold it through earnings. If not, I'm not going to. All right, guys. So we got over 400 people here. Again, hit the subscribe button for me here, guys. If you haven't already, guys, hit the notification bell. We appreciate the love. SPY pulling back a little bit. Tesla dipping down under this. We still got about an hour. The other mic is better. Well, the other mic's going to be louder here. I can make this one a little bit closer. Hold on, team. Let me fix this for you guys. So I can make this one much closer. The good thing about this one is it's an adjustable arm. And so I can put this like right next to me and it should be pretty clear now. The only time this one doesn't work well is when it's a little bit farther away. So Wayfair. Well, what's the symbol? Jack, I don't know if I trust it enough. So the data releases tomorrow at 8:30 for the CPI report. Wednesday morning, we have PPI. Wednesday evening, we have the FOMC meeting. Thursday, we got jobless claims, retail sales. Friday, we got Michigan consumer sentiment. Yes, this is probably much better because I got the adjustable mic arm. Like I said, this is my real mic. But hey, what are some extended on the downside blue chip? They need to be only blue chips. I don't want mid caps. I don't want speculative penny stocks. I want blue chips that are down over the last couple months. That's what I'm looking for. What are blue chips that are down for the last couple months? Again, I'm probably not going to buy them before Thursday, but I'm still just kind of looking. So I'm probably not going to buy them before Thursday, but I'm still looking. Intel doesn't move much at all, though, is the problem, Cedric. So like Intel, the problem with it is that it just doesn't move that much, man. I've been watching Intel for years. It's still at the 30, 20 something $30 range. Now the last 10 days it's moved, but TGT, well, yeah. I think there actually is an argument for TGT buy. Yeah, I just cut PayPal this morning. I sold it. Nike. Yeah, hey, Nike's a good one. I'll watch that one for sure. I'm gonna watch TGT, Nike. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Melissa? Yeah, I feel you. Pays a dividend. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I mean, it does, for sure. And And I mean, it's moving up some. Vizio, Tyson. What's Tyson? Is TYN or TSN? Yeah, it's TSN. Tyson's down big though, man. So Tyson's been down for the last year straight. You know, the only problem is like when you get a company that's dipping this much, right? Like TSN. When you get a company that's been dropping, this thing has been dropping since 2020, almost 2021. You know, this thing was at $100. It's down 50% since then. The problem is that this one's been on a long-term downtrend. Like generally, I like stocks that are downtrending over the last 6 months, but strong prior to that. And this one's definitely not. So I don't know. There's a question mark there. I just don't know how confident I am in that one. I know Procter and Gamble. It's moving up some. Yeah. GPC. Genuine Parts. Don't know about this one. WM, Waste Management. I know Waste Management. SWK. Stanley. Yeah, they might be all right. TXN, Textures Instruments. I'm skeptical of them. I want something that long-term trends really nicely up, but it's just down big. Kind of like Disney, right? If you look at Disney, you see Disney, you put a weekly chart up on Disney, it's doing all right. I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe you're right. Maybe there's some arguments there. Again, if I do buy some of this, I'm going to wait until after the rate hike decision. Definitely not buying Baba. You're too risk averse. I mean, not really, bro. Again, people can say that, but I think a lot of people gamble too much. You know, so like people can say I'm too risk averse, but again, I think people gamble too much, man. I do really well, and again, I'm green on the year on TOS, and so again, people can say whatever. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing because what I'm doing works. Again, I might be rigid in terms of what I trade, but I don't think that's a bad thing necessarily. I think being rigid is good. I think having your own system and being rigid with regards to that system is a good thing. And it ultimately is something that helps me make money. So I don't like Verizon. I don't like any phone carrier, Shane, and I'll explain why. Verizon's dropping justifiably because, and again, I talked about this a couple weeks ago, but phone carriers are in trouble. AT&T's in trouble. Verizon's in trouble. Comcast is in trouble. The reason they're in trouble is because historically, phone carriers, cable TV providers, internet service providers, historically, they've been able to lock customers in through monopolies, basically, with long-term, unfavorable contracts, which go up over time. They're just scams. They just scam you. They lie to you about price. They pay their customer service reps commissions to basically weasel you into terrible contracts. You're paying hundreds of dollars a month for stuff. And ultimately, that's how most of these companies have made their money, including AT&T and Verizon and Comcast. And I have, I'm not hating on these. But one of the things that's bad news for these companies moving forward is that the options have been, the options have broadened a little bit. And so now I don't need to pay Comcast $250 a month for TV and internet. I can now go to Sling TV. I can go to Hulu TV. I can go to YouTube TV and get the same exact thing that Comcast is offering for 20% of the price. No contract. I can cut it any month and switch to the best one after that. No contract. No issue. And I get more. Like, listen, right now, I canceled Comcast and DirecTV. I had both of them. I canceled them 5 years ago, and I was paying hundreds of dollars a month, and I didn't have them both at the same time. I had one, and then I went to DirecTV, and then I canceled that one too, because I was paying hundreds of dollars. I get so much more content now. I get more TV, more movies, more stuff now, paying a quarter of the price using streaming apps. I think right now I have Hulu TV, I have Fubo TV, I have Amazon Prime, I have Netflix. Right, I pay so much less now and have way more content than I ever did on Comcast, and so the standard of that is changing. The only people really holding on to Comcast and those companies are the older generations that don't know about these apps. Like they don't know about these apps, these streaming services that basically give you what Comcast gives you for a quarter of the price. No contract either. Internet services are the same thing, and phone carriers are the same thing. People don't need to lock themselves into a long-month phone contract anymore. They can buy pay-as-you-go services, pay $50 a month, get unlimited everything. They're using the same towers that AT&T uses anyway, and it's just so much cheaper. And so when you add all of those things together, AT&T's in trouble, Verizon is in trouble, Comcast is definitely in trouble. And sure, you're gonna have some people say, "Oh, well, whatever." That's my opinion. I might be wrong. I don't think I am, but I might be. I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Tony. Yeah. Again, you can use a pay-as-you-go, Shepard, and not worry about like a long-term contract. What do I want to own 10 years later? Not AT&T or Verizon, bro. What I want to own, man, what I want to own, dude, in 10 years in terms of stocks, I want to own Apple, Disney, Amazon, Google, Walmart. Walmart's questionable, but Walmart's probably a good one. Target probably too. I don't know. What are your best long-term stocks? Again, I'm going to go with Amazon, Apple, Disney, Google, Walmart, Home Depot. Yeah, I want to own those stocks. If we're talking about like growth companies, AI, maybe Palantir, Tesla probably. There's a couple of other options for growth companies, but yeah. AMD PE only 525. What a steal. What a steal there. Only 525. Amazon's 298 right now. Yeah, gold. I think that's probably the best answer, Tony, is gold. Gold, to put it into perspective, right? This is all of these are inflationary hedges. All right, so like we're using all these things to hedge against inflation long-term. Real estate, long-term hedge against inflation. Stocks, S&P 500, long-term hedge against inflation. Gold, long-term hedge against inflation. Anything you can think of, any investment vehicle is a long-term hedge against inflation. At least that's what its purpose is. If you look back at the last 20 years, the S&P 500 is about 3 to 3.5x over the last 20 plus years, right? Gold has over 4x in the last 20 and 25 years. And so if we're talking about the most effective long-term holdings, gold's going to be one of them without question, in my opinion. Now there's opportune times to buy gold and there's less opportune times, but gold, regardless of those fluctuations, is going to be one of the ones that I want to hold long-term too. Diversification, of course, but I prefer to own companies that have a long track record of increasing their dividend. Yeah, but you got to be careful because some companies are failing, but they're raising their dividend to seem better. So like they're increasing their dividend to keep people stuck, if that makes sense. Not all of them. That's not all of them, of course, but like that's something that you have to be weary of in terms of dividend paying stocks, because some of them are just, but they're paying good dividends, and so people don't notice that they're still losing money on the trade. Hi, I'm a new sub. I was having with my buddy this weekend. He said the bull market is back and going for new highs. He said Roblox will go to 100 this month. Is that possible? I mean, it's possible. It's incredibly unlikely. Roblox is at $38 a share, dude. I mean, it's possible, John, but it's highly unlikely, dude. Highly unlikely. Now, we might be in a bull market, but I don't think Roblox is the most... I don't think Roblox is the poster boy to that. You know what I mean? I think it could, but it's highly unlikely it goes to 100. But I have no idea. I might be wildly wrong. Maybe it does. Again, I really don't know. How does the micro E-mini jump up higher than the SPY over the weekend? Because the micro E-mini is open over the weekend. And so while the SPY is not going to move over the weekend, the micro E-mini is, and then the SPY is going to correct to that price fluctuation movement when it opens up Monday. Yeah, what's up, Daniel? Yeah, hopium for sure. Yeah, for sure, architect. But I mean, there's good ones too, for sure, dude. Yeah, I mean, good luck, Eric. Yeah, I think he will. Who knows, though, man. Yeah, bro, the amount of people that argued with me on TikTok about sports betting is crazy. You know, like I think the sports betting industry has a lot of parallels with stock trading. You know, because like the reality of it is, if you're really betting spreads and like you're using software and you're betting on sports, and you're good enough to where you're withdrawing consistently big money off of like arbitrage or something like that, the betting platform will ban you. They'll either ban you or they'll severely restrict your action. You know, not all of them. Now, some of them are getting paid as affiliates and stuff like that, but that happens without question. That happens. And so sports betting can be one of the worst industries to get involved with, because like there's a lot of like, because if you get really good, there's a huge chance that you're going to get banned from the platforms you're using. And so like, it's kind of one of those things that it's just really hard to win long term at it. Yeah, man. I posted a video saying, hey, if you're good enough, like they're gonna ban you. It's kind of like blackjack, right? Like you're good enough at blackjack, you're gonna get booted out of those casinos. Same thing. Yeah, Daniel. The World Series of Poker, there's like a bunch of games, dude. Honestly, it's been my dream to be in the World Series of Poker. It's like it's one of my bucket list dreams. I make enough money now to where I could justify that expense. You know, and to put it into perspective, the main event's $10,000 entry price. I make enough now to where I wanted to do it this year, you know, but we're gonna be busy doing stuff when the main event happens, or I would have done it. I would have gone to Vegas and done it. But yeah. Yeah, Dana White was banned. Yeah, for sure. He was definitely counting, though. He says he wasn't counting, but he was definitely counting. I honestly, I had this talk with somebody else, and at first I didn't believe he was counting. But in hindsight, it kind of makes sense, right? If you're Dana White, you're going to understand that the casinos, most of them are going to say, oh, man, let's get this dude in here. This dude's a whale. Like, bring Dana in here, they're going to say, you know. And so Dana understands that he's going to have a little bit more room to count cards than the average Joe, right? Like, than the average Joe, Dana's going to have a little bit more room. He's going to be able to count a little bit easier, because they're not going to be, they're going to be less strict on Dana White, you know, a freaking, you know, billionaire whale, basically. And so he got away with it for a long time, but they finally caught him and banned him. Yeah, for sure. Carvana? I don't know, man. Carvana's just really volatile. It's at 1940s right now, 1940s. Ugh, my mom's over here drinking freaking pumpkin spice in June. Mom, what the heck, man? Pumpkin spice in June? Ugh. It's the only coffee we got here. I guess it's my fault. Oh, dude, Casino's one of my favorite movies. Are you better at poker or sports betting? Poker, without question. I'm not really that good at sports betting unless it's MMA. MMA, you know, I'm pretty good at MMA betting, because MMA is actually pretty, like, if you know the fighters really well, a lot of the time people overestimate the skill of a good striker. Good strikers are good, of course, but like if you put them in there with a champ wrestler, pretty easy money. All right, so again, Oracle started to bounce back up a little bit. We're slightly down on the trade. Again, I'm trying to use 114s as a risk level, and we're kind of consolidating around that for Oracle right now. It's not really super intelligence, one love. Like, I think card counting is a lot simpler than most people think it is. You know, like the movie 21 and like a lot of that stuff, they made it seem like card counting and like The Hangover. They made it seem like card counting is like some majestic thing that only the truly genius people can do. Truly brilliant minds can card count. Bro, it's basic math. If you can add or subtract, you can count cards. You know, like you just got to be able to pay attention and keep the count in your head. If you can add basic math between 1 and 10, you can count. It's actually very easy. I mean, everybody can't do it, but it's not like you need to be a genius to do it. But again, I mean, casinos, their job is to get an edge. How much did you lose on Habib versus Conor? I didn't bet on Habib Conor. Honestly, no offense, I would never bet on Conor in that fight. I thought Habib was going to blast through him, and he did. Is there anyone to be my mentor, please? Please, someone teach me trading. I mean, I'm here, but I'm not going to, message you and be your trading buddy. Good luck. My best advice if you're new is trade small. Trade small. Don't trade super large and try to look cool. Just trade small. Yeah, for sure, Daniel. 8:30 tomorrow. Nas, 8:30. Yeah, paper trade. Trade small. The best advice for new traders is always trade small. Because what happens is, like, again, speaking of gambling, you get a lot of gambler turnover in trading, right? You get people who are just kind of addicted to the rush of it. Like, they just want the rush of it. If they weren't here, they'd be putting it all on a specific color in roulette. You know what I mean? And so you get a lot of turnover there. And so what happens is, like, people see, like, their mentor making big money, and so they want to make big money, and they just trade way too large than they should be trading. That's the biggest mistake most new traders take, is that they just trade really, really large. They end up really trying to look cool, and then they just destroy their account and lose thousands of dollars. And so the best advice, the number one advice I always give new traders is just trade small, man. Just trade small. Paper trade small. That's the best thing you could ever do. Yeah. Yeah, dude, Habib is an animal, bro. I'm not betting against Habib. That's dumb. I don't care how good Conor is. Habib is not going to lose that fight. Yeah. Most think CPI comes higher. I wonder if the rate odds would switch on that. What do you mean? Most think CPI, again, JP Morgan expecting 4.2%. Oh, you're looking at my poll here. Yeah. High or low is a subjective reading, though, of course. I don't know what we're going to get there. But all right, guys. Hey, y'all hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell if you haven't already. We appreciate the love and support. Again, we are back streaming. We took a couple days off. Yeah, don't fall for the hype, man. You're going to have a lot of people that are trying to sell you courses acting like you can just get rich right off into the sunset in your first trading account. It's highly unlikely. I mean, it's possible, but it's just highly unlikely, bro. The likelihood that you're just going to lose everything you put in is much higher, man. Again, we'll try to stream Oracle earnings. I guess we could try. Okay, Carvana up to 1950s. Ooh. RB wants to buy the NASDAQ 100 here. Let me get my quant tower set up here. I'm going to start day trading futures too in a second. This quant tower. Oh yeah, with Top Step, guys, I'm going to get funded within the next month, I think. I figured out the way to do it. I'm just going to Okay, so this is the way you get funded. I think the way you have to get funded is like this, right? I think the way you have to get funded is like, okay, so the biggest hit, like, so on Top Step, the biggest price of it is your monthly subscription, right? After that, resetting is only $100. So you can reset for very cheap, and basically spend even if you wanted to spend like $1,000, right? It's still going to be less than you know put up in your own account, and then that way you can kind of. Oh yeah, rollover is today. So remember, guys, I think contracts rolled over today, didn't they? Let me make sure. What's the new symbol for the E-mini, guys? Anybody know? What's the new symbol? I know the E-mini is going to have a new symbol, 23. Pretty sure we rolled over, right? All right, the current contract is the ESU3. So it's a new contract. ESU3, I believe, is the new contract here for the E-mini. Let me make sure. Yeah, so the new E-mini is the ESU3, I believe, is the ESU3. I believe it's ESU3. I'm not 100% sure. Let me make sure. Okay. Yeah, so it's ESU3. ESU3 is the new contract rollover. Again, it rolls over every quarter. So this is the latest one. ESU3. Again, Oracle's still consolidating here. SPY mostly flat. Well, it's on Top Step, but I'm pretty sure it's everywhere. It's not just Top Step. And remember, you have to roll over to you got to roll over to the most every quarter. You got to roll over. Every video you got to roll over to the most liquid contract, and I believe that's ESU3 today. I'm not 100% sure. I'd check, but I'm pretty sure it's ESU3. Hey, what's up, VWAP? Yeah, M for March, U for June. Got you. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna get ready to trade too. So with the Oracle earnings today, again, I guess we could try to stream it. I'm gonna go ahead and try. Music's a little loud. Gotcha. There we go. Let me know if that's better. It should be a little bit clearer. Shorting the queue. Hey, good luck, dude. But yeah, ESU3 is the new symbol. Put all this new data up here. So with the NASDAQ would be NQU3. Yeah, there we go. All right, there it is. Get a little pop in the NASDAQ here. All right, guys. SPY at 430s here. 430s. Tesla at 247s. Still moving up. Oracle still at 114s here. We are now green in a futures trade here. We're up $60. I'm gonna go ahead and take that and just lock in that gain here. Up $60 trading the NASDAQ. Just gonna go ahead and trade that since I can. And not bad to start the day with a little profit today. I'll take that green. So yeah, we're up about $60 today. Here's the P&L right now. We'll see if we continue that. Let's see about Oracle. But yeah, I guess I'll try to stream Oracle. Got your chart. It was a V shorting the Q. Hey, good luck, man. Again, we're at Oracle now. SPY bouncing back over 430s here. The new high, this must be, let me see what the high is. So the new lifetime, or not the lifetime high, the new yearly high is about 431. So the new one is 432, right at 432. So right over this level here. Let's zoom out. Right over this level here is the new 52-week high, 432, roughly, right around 432. So if it hits 432, that'll be a break of the high. You ever seen the movie Heavyweights, Tony? Consumer expectations today at 11. Is it? It's not today, huh? Let me check. But yeah, we don't really have much going on today. We got the Fed budget at 2 p.m. today. That's it. And again, there's the SPY bouncing back up to 431s here. So we'll see if we can break the highs. Again, 432 is the new high. I'm in Oracle right now, but Oracle's gapping up heavy in anticipation of this. And I think Oracle will be big for AI. So it's going to be big for AI. Yeah, Heavyweight's a great movie. My kids and I love that movie, man. It's like one of our family movies that we watch. But yeah, Carvana down, but Carvana hit $27. What a gain over the last 6 months for Carvana here, man. Carvana was all the way down looking at 350s. A lot of people were saying Carvana was done, including me. I didn't say it was done, but I was skeptical. But Carvana, man, just proving me wrong. Just flying up all the way up to basically $30. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, sports betting, okay, listen, there's so much variance in sports that, like, it's hard to find a true edge. And again, a lot of the times if you have a true edge, the platform is going to boot you off anyway. And so I would just be careful. Like, poker is one thing, but sports betting is a completely different thing. Yeah, great movie. Yeah, that's why the honey running through the woods reminded me of Lars and Heavyweights. Does U.S. finally come out with recession this week? Bro, the U.S. is not in a recession, dude. Like, bro, GDP is not down, man. Again, I don't know if people understand what a recession is. If you want to see whether we're in a recession, you got to wait for GDP to come out. GDP dropped like what, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and it was not down on the quarter, and so we're not in a recession. A lot of people saying the bull market's back. The market's starting to rise. But yeah, we're definitely not in a recession here, man. Now, I'm not saying we're not going to be or whatever, but we're not in one now. Yeah, GDP's low, but not recession low. Yeah, Carvana, man, just at $19 right now. Again, I don't know if I'm going to buy the dip there. I don't know if I trust it enough to buy the dip. I don't think GDP expectations are coming out this week. I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure they're not, though. I mean, I could check, but I'm pretty sure they're not coming out this week. If they are coming out this week, what day? Yeah, I don't think they're out this week. How do you feel about Oracle? I bought Oracle. I've been at like again. I wanted to see if it holds 114, this level right here. So we bought a little bit, but all right, so again, look at Tesla. Tesla back over VWAP here, which is a milestone level. It's over the volume weighted average price. Thursday GDP. I don't think so. Let me check. Thursday, we got retail sales. We got the Philly Fed Index, retail sales, jobless claims, and the ECB rate hike decision on Thursday. GDP drops quarterly, but it's not this week. I think it was like a week ago. Or when was the last? Let me look at my report. I'm pretty sure it dropped like a couple weeks ago. So it's not going to drop again this week. Let me see. GDP came out May 25th. Right, so the next one will drop around June 25th. So the last GDP came out May 25th, right? So that was 2 weeks ago. All right, a little bit over 2 weeks. So this was like 3 weeks ago. So the next one's not going to drop for another week or two for GDP, but it might be next week. Let me see. So the next GDP prelim data is going to be building permit data Monday of next week. Pretty slow that next week. Thursday we got existing home sales, jobless claims. Friday. So yeah, it looks like the next GDP report's not going to be out until the week after. So it looks like Monday the 26th. Or no, Tuesday. CB, K Schiller, Wednesday, Thursday. GDP comes out Thursday, June 29th is when the next GDP data drops. Yeah, so we still got some time there. All right, SPY still pumping up a little bit. Oracle completely flat. Tesla moving up though. So Tesla is moving some here. All right, guys. Again, SPY at 431.20s here, 431.20s. Tesla at 240s. SPY still moving up here. Let's see if it drags anything else up. Again, we're getting a lot of upward movement here. I'm still in Oracle. I cut PayPal. Still in Pepsi. Johnson & Johnson, I'm green on too. Part of me is like, well, what should I do there? Should I take profit there? I think I might want to take a little bit off. Coca-Cola, we're still green on that one too. Hey, thank you, B10. Yeah, man, we've been on vacation the last few weeks. Yeah, we rolled over ours. The new one is ESU3, I believe, right? Let me make sure. But it's like ESU something. It's the new rollover contract here. It is. Yeah, we're gonna get ready to stream some futures trading. Yeah, it's U3 is the new one. I'll put this up, get ready to stream some futures here. Market volatility about to make some people rich, and some people are probably going to lose money, of course, too. All right, so here's a little dip in the NQ here. Part of me wants to buy this dip. I'm going to buy this little pullback here. We are in one contract at the regular NQ. Let's see if we get a little bounce here. I like that retracement here. Slightly green. There we go. I like this move. We got a little cushion here on this trade too, so that's nice. Don't do it. Don't you turn around. We're trying here. Don't you do it. You hold. We're slightly green here. Oh, we let the cushion work for us. There we go. I like that bounce. Come on, NASDAQ. All right, bro. This is taking too long. Come on. All right, I'm just going to go and cut that. All right, we're up about $100 on the day. Not a bad little cushion on the trading the NASDAQ here. Up about $100. There's the P&L so far. Hey, what's up, Tiny? Yeah, you've been talking about Roblox a lot, John. I just don't think Roblox is going to go up like that, man. Good luck, dude. But it's not you're obviously down in it, man. But yeah, I'm just not. Again, it's just not the stock I'm about to buy. No offense to Roblox. I got two kids. I got a 9-year-old and a 13-year-old. They sometimes play Roblox, but it's not like Minecraft. Minecraft is like, and so I don't know. I'm just skeptical. Trends change really easily. I don't know. All right, so it looks like I got out of this at the right time here too. All right, so we are getting a little pop up here, guys. We are getting a little bounce. Lennar Homes? Like the new home builder? Wait, what? What, Aaron? What are you saying, man? You're telling me to do my own research? Why would I do my own research, bro? I can just ask my chat. Y'all are like an encyclopedia over here. Hey, SST. Up to 316s. Yeah, it's a penny stock. I'm just not a big penny stock trader, brother. I'm just not a big penny stock trader. No, the Roblox guy. Okay, gotcha. I was about to say, man. Like, listen, again, listen. With the whole community here, I could just ask you guys anything I want to know. Anything I want to know, I could just say, hey, chat, what's this? And, like, usually I'll get the answer within, like, 30 seconds. Am I using you guys as an encyclopedia? Sure. Yeah, it is the duck song. Lennar's good. I mean, yeah, if your buddy is telling you to get into options and giving you a $100 price target for Roblox this week specifically, your friend has no idea what he's talking about. He's probably down big money in Roblox, and he's just kind of telling you that because misery loves company. A lot of the time, people who are down big on a stock, they'll push the stock like it's the greatest thing ever. It's like, hey, guys, I'm down big in Bed Bath & Beyond. Everybody buy Bed Bath & Beyond. It's the greatest stock ever, guys. Like, really, you know, misery loves company. They're just kind of pushing that. That's what it usually is. Good luck. I might be wrong. Okay, maybe I'm wrong regarding Roblox, but I think the odds of it hitting $100 this week, I would give it like a conservative calculation of that of about I would give it about a 0.1% chance. Not 1%, a 0.1% chance that Roblox hits 100 this week. Watch Roblox actually hit 100, and then I'm going to have the whole chat like, aha, you know. And then listen, if it does, if Roblox hits 100, I will be truthful and say I retract my previous statement. You know, Roblox doing his thing, but again, I'm just not doing it, man. You know, good luck, dude. Make your money. Again, I am not messing with Roblox like that, bro. You can make your money, dude. Yeah, just a ridiculous price target. Again, maybe it hits $40. I don't know, but 100's just, you know, that thing's gonna have to go up over 100% to hit 100. It's gonna have to go up big percentages. It's just highly unlikely, man. You know, just highly unlikely. I mean, and it's moving up now too. I hope it makes money, but I would give this guy my house. Listen, I'm gonna PM you, Lucid. If it hits 100, I'm gonna expect that house, bro. Yeah, it's incredibly extreme, John. It's kind of like saying Roblox is gonna hit 100 this week. It's kind of like saying Roblox is gonna hit 100 this week is kind of like saying Apple is gonna hit 300. You know, it's just highly unlikely. You know, it's just one of those things that's a very low probability setup. And if he's telling you if he's telling you seriously, like honestly, like, yeah, it's going to hit 100 this week, he's just trying to sell you on the stock. Like, again, people turn into stock promoters when they're down big money in something, you know? So it's like, if I buy Roblox at $100 or $80 or whatever it is, and then Roblox drops down to 30, anybody ask me about Roblox, if I'm an immature trader, I'm going to say Roblox the greatest stock ever. Roblox is just the most awesome stock in the market right now. You know, anybody that doesn't buy Roblox is dumb. You know, I'm going to be pumping that stock if I'm immature. If you're mature and you understand, you're going to say, man, I'm dumb. I should never have bought Roblox at 80. It's definitely not going to go up to 100 this week. And so, again, the fact that he's telling you that shows that he doesn't have your best interest at heart. Either that or he's just really, really emotional about Roblox. One of those things is true. I don't know which one. And again, if it does hit 100, make fun of me all you want. I'll make fun of myself. If Roblox hits 100, I will dog myself because it's just so unlikely. Well, we were pretty drunk. Yeah, maybe. Guy bought 100 calls 3 months ago, and he's holding them still 99% with 5 days left. Who? Oh, the Roblox guy. Yeah. Bro, I'd be selling those Roblox calls. Again, I'm in Oracle right now. We're down less than $20. I'm just kind of playing with it. Again, we're going to try to stream Oracle earnings. I might buy this little dip too. It's too late. This little move up makes it too late. Again, if you haven't already, guys, check out TopStep. TopStep funded account program for futures. It really is a way where it's like if you want to get exposure to day trading, but you don't have that much money, but you're a good trader. Top Step is a funded program. So what they do is they give you a demo and they test your skill. And if you can hit the target and pass their testing, they legitimately fund you between 50,000 all the way up to 150K with a 90% split. And then once you're funded, you're basically a proprietary trader. You get to keep your first up to $10,000 of your first withdrawal too. So like they let you keep most of your money like the first time you withdraw. And again, there's no PDT in futures. So it's like, if you look at this, I'm trading the NASDAQ right here. I can also trade the S&P 500. I can trade currencies. I can trade gold, silver, whatever I want to trade. I can day trade with no PDT rule in futures, you know, but to do so, like if you look at the NASDAQ here, if you look at like how much the NASDAQ is, if you want to actually trade the NASDAQ, if you want to actually trade the NASDAQ, it's like $15,000 to buy one contract at the NASDAQ. And so the funded account program makes tons of sense, but there's no PDT rule. It's just a good way to get your foot in the door without taking too much risk. And these funded account programs genuinely build your skill. Like they teach you how to trade. They genuinely build your skill, teach you how to trade. Most people are going to fail because most traders lose money, right? But the ones that succeed get a 90% split. And so once you pass that and you get 90%, you get like if you make 20K, you get to keep 18 of that. And if you lose money, so it's kind of the best of both worlds, where if you lose, you're going to lose much less than you would if you put the money up yourself. Like you're down 130 something. If you use my link, you can reset it for 100 and just keep pushing until you get funded for $100. And so even if you have to reset 5 to 10 times, it's still going to be cheaper than it would be if you put the money up yourself and started risking that most of the time. But the reward is very similar, 90% of what the reward would be with real money. And so there's a lot of reasons to do this. There really is. And again, it's what most pro day traders do is they trade futures because the futures market has more liquidity versus stocks. I'm going to buy this here. And if you want to check it out, here's the link. Great way to help support the channel. You get 20% off using my link. There it is right there. All right, so we're in one contract at the NASDAQ here. I want to see if we get a little bounce. Kind of a flag-like pattern here. There we go. There we go. A little bit more. Just give me a little bit more. I'll take profit. No, don't turn on me. Bounce. It wants to bounce. All right, so we just cut it. We are up about 125 on the day, about 120. Here's the P&L so far trading the NASDAQ here. We'll probably pivot to the regular one at the opening bell. A little bit less volatile times. 3 for 3 today, though, so far. MNQ. U3 or U3. What is it? There it is, U3. There we go. So here's the micro NASDAQ. But so far, so good here. And again, we're in Oracle right now. We're down less than $20. I'd really love to see if it bounces some more. We do have earnings for Oracle later on today. And yeah, we're going to close it. We're going to cover the full thing. Cal, we're going to cover the full thing. What's up, Tiny? Good morning. We should have held that, man. We would have made a little even more money. It's all good. I got a beautiful cushion on the day right now. And all right, still heading up here, guys. Look at Tesla bouncing up too. Tesla moving up a little bit. Roblox moving up a little bit. Speaking of Roblox. It finally learned, pawn. You trade the micro NQ or NQ? Well, just now I was trading the regular NQ. Now I'm switching to the micro since I've got a cushion on the day. Which way do you think Oracle's going to go? I don't know. We're going to stream the full earnings call, though. I will tell you that. Shout out to everybody that liked my Twitter tweet here. We did a tweet. I told people to like it for good luck, and they did. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. Stressla bandwagon. Hey, Tesla. On was saying some like stuff with Nick Merckx and Call of Duty, Activision drama going on. We'll see what happens here. Activision at 80-50s. We'll see if they interact at all at the opening bell. We'll see. Well, Target's down big, but I think there might be an opportunity for like a dip buy here, to be honest. Like let's glance over at the PE ratio of Target right now. That's what I'm curious about. I want to see what the PE is. So if we look at the Target fundamentals here, Target right now, bro, I don't care about any of this stuff. I just want to see the PE ratio. Bro, I just want to see what the PE ratio is for Target. What's the PE ratio for Target right now? Chat Encyclopedia. What's the PE ratio here? Help me out. Roku, I'm skeptical. Again, Oracle bouncing back up to 114s here. All right, so Target PE right now is currently 21, dude. It's actually really cheap. I'm gonna buy up a little bit here. All right, I'm gonna buy up a little bit. I can't help myself. Just a little bit. All right, market's still moving up a little bit. Again, Oracle's still holding up there. Uh, 15 is considered good 20 years ago, Anthony. Modern age, you know, again, AMD PE is like 400, 500, 600 or whatever it is. Amazon PE is almost 300 right now. And so 21 is objectively cheap relative to everything else, at least, you know. All right, so we're pulling back a little bit now. Again, I did buy a little bit of Target. I couldn't help myself there. It's just super cheap right now. Yeah. TJ Maxx did all right. Yeah, for sure. All right, guys. Hey, It's still dipping down a little bit. Part of me wants to buy the NASDAQ here, but I think I'm going to try to be as patient as I can. So I'll try to be as patient as I can here. Similar space. All right, look at the NASDAQ dip really heavily right now. That's a big drop. I'm going to go ahead and buy that dip. Let's see if we get a retracement. Oh, this is the micro. Okay, good. I'm going to add a little bit more then. It's only 2 contracts. I haven't had a losing trade today. So I want to see if we bounce right back here. This is the first losing trade. If it is losing, hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's a winning trade. And so we are, we bought the little dip in the NASDAQ here. SPY kind of dipping down a little bit down to the VWAP. Though we're pulling back to the VWAP and the 200 EMA. And so I think there might be an arguable bounce potential here, but it's not going to be super heavy. Like we're going to take 4 contracts right there and that's it. And if we get a bounce, great. If not, no worries. We pivoted down to the micros. It's already up about 120 on the day. Yeah, I mean, listen, guys, people that are telling me to stay away from a specific stock, again, maybe y'all are right, but y'all have to understand my bias here, which is that like every single time I buy any stock, right, wherever I'm like, hey, I'm buying Walgreens, like I'll put it this way. 2 weeks ago, I bought Walgreens, I bought Walmart, I bought Pepsi, I bought Coca-Cola. When I bought those, people were yelling at me, no, don't buy those stocks. Those stocks are going to be red. And then sure enough, 2 weeks later, I was very green in all of them, basically. Again, I really have learned to kind of just tune people out because people are biased against specific stocks, political reasons, all this different stuff. Again, I'm looking at objective value here. We're going to go and take half of that off. Again, I'm looking at objective value here. I'll go and take the rest off there. So now we're up about 145 on the day. But yeah, I'm looking at objective value. I'm looking at PE ratio. I'm looking at long term because I will hold this long term if I really need to. And I think one of the arguments is like Target's going to be fine long term. Like Target's not going to fail long term. Despite any short-term fluctuations in sentiment, Target's not going to fail long-term, in my opinion. I might be wrong, but I don't think Target's going to fail long-term. And so I don't mind buying the dip. It's a very small trade. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. It's all good. It doesn't matter. That's kind of the plan. All right, so we got that pullback. So here's our P&L today. Still no losing trades yet. We are up about 141 on the day. About 12 minutes until the market opens, guys. We'll see what happens. Now we're finally dipping down some here in the NASDAQ mini. So we got a nice little cushion on the day. Big pullback here, big pullback. We might start to buy this dip again down here. 2 contracts start. Maybe we'll add more if it dips heavy, but I think I'm just going to patiently sit here for a second. All right, I'm going to add 1 3 contract position. And then that'll probably be it. I don't think I'm going to add more than 3 here on this one. What is this? Oh, Oracle. We're still in Oracle. Yeah, I think I'm just going to hold Oracle. There we go. Nice little pop. So we had a quick little retracement back up. It wasn't long enough for me to take profit on it yet, but I'll give it time to bounce. I like the down wick here, you know. All right, flat in the trade so far, up a little bit now. We'll give time to rise though. I'll give it time to rise. Again, just 3 contracts. I'm not going to add too much more. 10 minutes left until the market opens, team. No, the market's slow today. There's no market releases. There's no economic releases or anything like that. All right, there we go. I just took half off, or no, took a third off there. All right, so now we're starting to dip. It looks like maybe selling that partial and that bounce was a good move. I'm not going to let this go too long. But I am very close to cutting this. Like, I'll give it 1 second to retrace, and then I'll cut it if it. All right, there's some retracement. All right, well, we're pretty flat on the trade now because we took profit originally. I don't trade on Webull, but I use their charts. Is there anything on the Fed calendar? No, not today. Made some nice profit on Sentinel-1 calls after earnings. All right, so we've basically retraced all the way back up. Now we're green on the trade. All right, well, let's give it some time. All right, we're back up there. I guess I'll go ahead and take another half off there just to lock in the gains. Up about 150 on the day now. Not bad for. All right, so we'll just go ahead and take that off. Yeah, so we are up over 150 now on the day. That's cool. We'll try to be patient here. I'm really trying to just be patient and see what we can get from all this. Yeah, Weeble's dope. Do you ever wonder how many people are slacking off in their corporate jobs to trade? Oh, yeah, all the time, bro. You know they're super heavily slacking off. You know they're slacking off big, man. And again, Oracle earnings will be interesting. Honestly, I love trading. All right, so yeah, I'm probably going to stream Oracle today because I think the sentiment has changed. I've tried streaming Oracle once before, and it didn't really get the best results. But I think with today, I think it's a little bit different because I think it's a little bit different because I think AI is big. I think AI is going to influence the whole niche. Toying around Tesla. Yeah, Tesla right now is at 247.60s. I mean, it's not really. The market's kind of flat for the last 5 minutes or so. At least the Nasdaq is. The SPY, Oracle started to move back up too. So again, I think I'm just going to sit on that one. The SPY right now, guys, is pretty close to the yearly high at 432s. So we're at 431 now on the SPY. It dipped under VWAP, but it's mostly flat. Dipped a little bit over the last couple minutes, but the last 5 specifically, it's mostly sideways, like neutral, just not doing anything. Yeah, well, you should be scared to trade earnings. Any good trader is going to be scared to take a position ahead of earnings or to take a position ahead of CPI, taking a position ahead of FOMC, all that stuff. Like any reasonably good trader is going to fear that. All right, guys, we got less than 5 minutes here. 5 minutes. Still kind of a slow day, but it's all good, man. SQQQing. What's the Q doing right here? I haven't even looked at the Q today. Q at 356, 356. So like, we'll see if it holds, but. It's a slower day, man. There's just not that much stuff going on in the market. Tomorrow's the big day. Did you see CoffeeZilla's video on Trader Domain? Look at Tesla. Tesla back over VWAP here. Back over the volume weighted. Oracle dipping to the 200 EMA now. Again, I think I just got to be patient. The only thing I'm worried about is maybe I bought a little bit too large of a position in Oracle. Hey, what's up, Derek? I'm good, man. I'm good, dude. Just got back from vacation, kind of taking it slow. 3 minutes. Ready. Today's the only slow day this week. The rest of the week's going to be chaotically busy. And I guess today's not slow with the Oracle earnings today too. Oracle has popped all the way back up to 1420s here, basically rebound all the way back over the volume weighted average price for Oracle. It's at 1420 right now. Now it's back to 1390s. Again, we got about 2.5 minutes. We'll see if this is the bounce it needs. It bounced right at the 200 EMA. Yeah, for sure. I need the vacation. It's the middle of summer though, so it's kind of the summer slump. A lot of people are working and or a lot of people are on vacation and doing stuff. You know. All right, so we got a little pop-up on the NASDAQ here. Tesla over VWAP, SPY testing VWAP now. Oracle over 114 again. Q still trying to hold over the volume-weighted average price, and we have about 2 minutes. Look at that volatile candle here on the NASDAQ here. Look at that big drop. SPY dipping down too. Look at the SPY down here. SPY falling. Tesla still trying here. Again, Q dipping down some. Yeah, we'll see. Well, Jerome's not tomorrow, Lucid. Jerome is not tomorrow. CPI is tomorrow. PPI is Wednesday. Wednesday evening is when the FOMC conference is going to be. So it's not tomorrow. It's Wednesday. Tomorrow is CPI, so inflation data coming out. Today we have Oracle earnings. Tomorrow CPI inflation data. Wednesday FOMC meeting and PPI in the morning. So that's kind of what we got. All right, guys, we got 1 minute here. 1 minute, team. Oracle consolidating. Again, we got a little 25 share position there. It's not the biggest, but it's still it's a little bit more volatile than I was expecting it. But all right, NQ looks to be wanting to hold here. We got a little downwick indicating some buying pressure coming through. Again, we'll see if it actually holds. Yeah, well, Apple, people don't like the glasses. So people didn't like the glasses. They didn't like the WWDC event as much. It dipped down from the highs, but it's been rebounding. Like Friday, it bounced back pretty steady. So Apple still got a chance, but we'll see. Apple dipping down. Look at Apple. Yeah, you're right, though. Apple falling down short term here, probably weighing on the market sentiment here. If you look at Apple in the bottom right, Apple is falling pretty quickly down to 181.20s here, 181.20s. And again, I'm going to be day trading on Top Step. If you want to check out Top Step, funded account program for futures. They give you a demo. They test your skill. If you can hit the targets while following their rules, they fund you between 50 grand up to 150K with a 90% split. There's the opening bell, guys. And Oracle is green. We are green on Oracle. This is the best time for me to take some profit on this thing, man. There we go. All right, just locked in profit on Oracle. Hey, still holding some, though. Took a little bit more there. There we go. It's going to be a green trade now. Nice. All right, cool. Market's flying up. Look at the NASDAQ rip. Oracle flying up here, breaking highs. SPY at 131s today. Apple rebounded completely in that last 30 seconds at the open. So, hey, we will take it. I am going to take this time now to lock in a little bit on Pepsi. We are nicely green on Pepsi. I'm going to go ahead and lock in half of that position in profit now. Done with that. There's the go. Lock it in. Actually, I might go ahead and scale out of Pepsi. I'm out of Pepsi. We got the Fed meeting and all that stuff. I don't want to get stuck in that stuff. What else we got? We got Pepsi. Walgreens is big. I'm going to go ahead and just unload a little bit here. Just lock in some there. We took our PayPal trade off. Oracle dragging the market up here. What else we got today? Target. Still red on that one. That's all right. Man, Oracle doing great. You love to see it. Locked in a little bit more profit here. The market's actually pretty volatile at the opening bell. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? No, there's not really any big data today, Daddy. I don't like saying your name, bro. That sounded wrong. But no. What was it? Roblox. And Roblox is down. Just broke lows. Still dropping. Hey, nice VWAP. I hope you're doing good, bro. Look at this big rip down in the market here. Again, we scaled out of a lot on this bounce. It was time to. Still in target right now. Disney's still doing great. Hey. Coca-Cola doing good too. Might be time to lock in some profit in Coke. Look at that big dip in NASDAQ. I'm going to let things consolidate first right now. I diversified, took some profit here because I can. This looks weak. I'm going to short this. There we go. Two contracts here. Very volatile moves on the NASDAQ. Whew. Man, I'm kind of like a deer in the headlights there. Just lost $50. It's all good. Oracle's still pushing up for me, though, so optimism here for me. But just gave back. Still up about 100 on the day. So got a little cushion here. Man, the NASDAQ moves so fast, dude. I like that upwick. All right, there's 4 contracts in the NASDAQ here. We're going to look for the breakdown here. Maybe getting a little greedy. So volatile right now. 4 contracts. SPY retracing. Apple heading up, though. Patience. Patience. See, Apple's dragging the NASDAQ up right now. Yeah, not the right time. All right, we covered half. We're going to go ahead and get out the rest. So we are now red on the day. Or no, we're still green. Slightly green. Could be worse. But the market's flying up too much, so we're going to have to pivot to something else now. Some other directional trade is what I mean. I might be better at trading, to be honest. Might be better at trading after or before the opening bell today. Very volatile day, though, guys. Remember, we got the rate hike decision Wednesday, and we also have CPI tomorrow. And so the market might be flat today in anticipation of that, just nervous. Bro, Roblox is not going to hit 100. Roblox is down big on the day. It's down to 38.30s today, sir. So I don't know what you're watching, but it's not Roblox because Roblox is down big on the day. All right, retracing back up. Again, a lot of weirdness. Apple, watching Apple here. Watching Oracle still. Ah. Market's consolidating here sideways. Watching the regular NQ to see what happens with this, but look weak. I'm gonna short this now too. I think this looks weak. There's 2 contracts. See if we get the breakdown. It looks weak. If not, we'll get out small. Very choppy action. SPY break it down though. The NASDAQ is less weak on the day though. There we go. Taking a little bit more off here. There we go. Taking a little more off. There we go. All right. So we are slowly grinding this today, guys. Hold on, I gotta check something. Market's starting to flush down here. Guys, market's starting to flush down. All right, so market's starting to flush down. NVIDIA breakout, is it really? All right. Oracle starting to break down. Apple was the play of the day. Hey, nice VWAP. Hey, make your money, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and short this. This looks weak, but it's only gonna be 1 contract at first. Okay, we got a little cushion on the day now. I'm gonna short into this pop. Ooh, I don't like that. Getting chopped right now. Very choppy open. Like we're green on the day, but the market's just flat. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this right there. So we got out right there because I don't really trust this. This looks weak, but with the market going up and down, I don't trust this at all. SPY is looking hella weak right now, down to 430s. Looks like me cutting a lot of those moves at the opening bell was good. How you guys doing today? Market's very flat right now. And now we're back up here. So far we have this range basically right now. This is the only range I see. This is the range we got. Very choppy, very neutral, very flat. All right, so we just made a nice little gain just now. We made a nice little gain on the regular NASDAQ. We are now up 180 on the day, 180. Still pumping up. Caught the bounce. Looking at the SPY rebound here a little bit as well. Oracle consolidating. Probably hold the rest until the opening bell. Roblox for you, bro, is finally back up. It's back up to 3860s. It's still pretty much neutral on the day, though. Not much action there. Pepsi green on the day. PayPal, we cut that one this morning too. Oracle still doing okay. JP Morgan now green too. Coca-Cola slightly red, but that's all right. I'm gonna buy this dip with that down wick here with 2 contracts. Maybe add a little bit more, 3 contracts, and that's gonna be it. Because the SPY looks green, but the NASDAQ could effectively do anything here. Somehow I'm green on the day, but not much. And This is volatile. Look how movie this is, or look how rangy this is today. Just kind of up, down, up, down, up, down for the NASDAQ. SPY looking better over the last 5 minutes though. All right, that's better. We're gonna go and add one contract to this if we have time. It doesn't look like we're gonna have time. That down wick looks very strong, but doesn't mean anything. There we go. What the heck is going on right now? What the heck was that? I'm trying to give this time. It looks strong here, but I'm gonna go ahead and take half of that off. I don't know what to do there, man. What a weird trade. I mean, we made money on it, but what a weird looking candlestick. All right, we're in 2 contracts now. I don't know if I'm going to add more than 2 here, but I might change my mind. I usually change my mind pretty quickly in trading, depending on what's going on. Yeah, this looks like it's coming right back down. I'm going to cut it. So yeah, we're still up like 150 on the day. Big swings. Yeah, I mean, the next 2 days are huge days for market activity, so it's probably in that regard kind of a slow day. You know what I mean? All right, so now we're all the way back down. Again, following this range still. Look at this range we drew, and look how much it's followed it, team. So bouncing right at the bottom of the range. Again, my hands are off at this point. There's no real trend for me to follow here. Yeah, being extra careful too. It's just time to be careful, I think, with all this stuff going on, man. Market's so flat here. And so we're back up. I'm going to short this now. You can see with one contract at the NQ, you don't need to take huge sizing. What time is Oracle earnings today? Five. All right, we're in 2 contracts here. Man, we're so choppy. We got a trend, but it's a sideways trend. I don't mind this. I think Apple's breaking down. The SPY looks weak too. So I'm going to add one more contract to this, and that's it. And then we're going to try to take profit as soon as we can to limit our risk. Come on. There you go. All right, so we just took that. 1 contract left. There we go. And then add a little bit more size here. See if we get a little rejection at this level. I mean, we got a nice little cushion on the day. We're up over 150. So I would love to not lose on this last 2 contracts, but we're still going to be nicely green. And I can give it a little bit more room too because of the cushion we have. Well, what matters right here is whether Apple breaks over the VWAP or not. I don't want to start testing the top of the range, though. I don't want to hold through that because that can be Yeah, there's the push. I'm getting out there. So we're still up about 110 or 115 on the day. But yeah, there's the top of the range push. This is where we might break it, I think, but maybe not. You know, again, the market itself is acting incredibly flat with all the stuff going on. You know, Oracle still trying. Johnson & Johnson finally coming down. Let's see if we break it, though. This is a big if. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and buy one contract at this dip just because I think it might push up and break the high, but I don't trust it enough because we are in a sideways range and we've been in the sideways range for basically all day. Now, we did put in a higher low. We are testing the top of the range, and usually ranges like this don't stay forever. But there's also a pretty big probability that this thing is just going to come right back down to the bottom of the range. And if it does, I don't want huge sizing. And so it's a small risk trade that I'm taking here. And again, I kind of just have to be patient here. If we start to dip like under the halfway level, I'll consider cutting it. But as long as we stay over the halfway level, I'll stay in this one. At least that's the plan so far. All right, there we go. Back up. Yeah, and I figure we're going to start testing the top of this range. And this will be a little bit longer term trade as opposed to like a scalp that I normally get in. Because I think this is the chance that we might break the top of the range here on this next push. I might be wrong. Maybe it just crashes down, but I think there's a chance it pushes up and breaks the top of the range here with the test. But again, anything could happen. Nobody knows for sure. Maybe I'm just wildly wrong here. And that's kind of what it's looking like. Big retracement back down. I'm going to buy a contract. One more. There we go. All right, we ended up taking profit there just because we could. I like this. I like these 3 downweight candles. Though. Look at all the buying pressure coming in on these last few candles. So 2 contracts here. Kind of playing around with a middle range stock, and that's all right. But I'm only doing it because I got a cushion on the day. I like this noticeably less now, though. I'm going to get out this. I like this noticeably less now. Yeah, there's the drop. Okay, so sometimes you kind of see it. You spot the weakness, and you get out when you need to. That time I saw this weakness coming, and I just didn't like it, and I got out. And you got to be able to read candlesticks like that. Like if you can say, hey, look, we tested the top of the range again, but again, my hands are off. Market started to bounce back, though, a little bit. Oracle's still doing okay, back at over 115. Just very choppy neutral day. And again, it makes sense. Like ahead of these big Fed meetings, CPI is expected at 4.1 or 4.2%. Yeah, it's just the neutral range we've been in. We've been in this neutral range for a minute. Sideways range. We've been drawing this range out, but man, it's slow. SPY starting to push up. So I'm experimenting here. And again, I'm experimenting with like little trades. So these are all pretty small. I'm going to buy this. The reason I'm buying this is because I see the SPY and I see Apple trying to make another leg up. Now, it doesn't mean anything. It could just reject off of these levels. But I'm trying to take a little bit longer term trades to see if we get that upward momentum back. The problem, though, is that this looks incredibly weak. And so I'm going to get out pretty close to break even if I can here. I'm going to get out break even there and just completely get out flat. I just don't trust it. Just got to be careful. The market's very neutral right now. See if the market breaks this low right here. I mean, it looks kind of weak. Such a tight range for the market right now, guys. Consolidating at the bottom range. We'll see if we make the break of the. We see if we break down basically here. Market's been so flat during this. So maybe I wonder if there's a strategy where you just kind of buy the bottom of the range and sell the top of the range during the FOMC CPI week. I'm sure that's probably a decent little strategy there. It just depends on what the market does here. It's stagnant to a certain extent. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's really much of a justifiable trading strategy in this except for buy the bottom of the range and sell the top. It's just really stagnant, like I said. You see, we've cracked the bottom of the range here. I mean, that's what it's trending like it wants to do, is crack the bottom lows of this range. Again, I don't know if it's going to, but it's moving like it wants to. Although the longer it stays at the bottom of the range, the less I like it. Very neutral range, guys. See if it breaks any more or what happens here. Again, very sideways, neutral, stagnant range in the market. Tomorrow CPI, the next day is the Fed rate hike decision and PPI. So it looks like the market is just kind of quiet, neutral. Be careful. You can't get faked out really easily. I don't know. Somehow we're green on the day. But yeah, just kind of a flat, neutral, stagnant market session here. We got some stuff moving up, some stuff moving down. But yeah, just basically flat, stagnant, not a lot of good action here. Market's starting to turn a little bit just now, but see it broke down, stopped people out, and now it's kind of breaking towards the top, and then it's coming back down. So just a weird, not weird. It's actually pretty common for these big Fed meetings and stuff like that to be pretty flat today. Just be careful. Don't take any crazy risks today, in my opinion. Oracle's still holding. So that's cool. The question right now, since we've been in the bottom half of the range for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes. So the question today is does the SPY hold back here and break lows, or does it push back up to the top of the range? Flat, stagnant day. So that's the real question is does the market hold down here? Does it break the lows? Does it go back up? And again, I don't know. It's just pretty flat and boring right now. Still at the bottom of the range, still holding tight at the bottom. SPY turning. Moving down. Oracle's starting to move back up though. Look at Oracle, guys. Oracle popping back up. Looking good. What's the rest of the market doing here? Dude, this morning had me watching Roblox. Target's bouncing up a little bit. Took a little bit of time though. All right, market started to turn all the way back to the bottom of the range here. This was a weak sign. Starting to flush back down. Again, we'll see if it bounces at the bottom of the range now, or if it stays down here, or if it ends up cracking lows. The range is tightening, which is good sometimes for volatility, at least. But again, I'm not really super interested in trading this until we get something good, but a lot of downward pressure is not really something I like for the short side. Oracle's looking good, so tech's starting to rebound a little bit. We'll see if that looks good heading into their earnings report. Back down to the bottom of the range here. Apple's starting to flush down. That's kind of what's dragging it. Target bouncing back a little bit. That's good. All right, again, tested the bottom of that range. Let me see what the chat's doing here. Low volume too. Yeah, for sure. Definitely low volume. All right, so right at the low of this range here, close to it. Pushing for it now. And we do have the Oracle earnings later on. So it's pushing, but it's basically sideways too, despite all of it. There's Apple starting to crack. Yeah. All right, guys, I'll probably resume back for the Oracle earnings is my guess here today. So I'll probably try to come back during the Oracle earnings. If you haven't already, like I said, guys, check out Top Step. Top Step is the easiest way to get exposure to day trading stocks without taking on the risk that you would if you put up the money yourself. So Top Step, what they do is they give you a demo and they test your skill. If you can hit the target on the demo while following their rules and conditions, and they fund you between $50K up to $150K with a 90% split. And this is a company that's regulated by the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. They pay out millions, fund thousands of traders a year. And again, they are a legit funded program for futures where they put up, where they give you a demo and they test your skill. All right, so I'm starting to scalp a little bit. Here's my P&L. It's been a little bit of a whirlwind day, but we are up about 155, 156 on the day. But yeah, and this is on Top Step. So again, if you want to check it out, great way to help support the channel. There's no PDT rule in futures. You can day trade and short in futures. No PDT rule. All right, check out the link right there if you want to check them out. Test your skill. Just taking the challenge builds your skill, but there's a lot of other reasons to use them. Market is very flat, very sideways. We're going to be streaming the Oracle earnings later on today, and so we will be back for Oracle earnings later on today, guys. I'll see you all then. Good luck.